Hey, 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 what is up, everybody? Welcome to the Raw Watch Along. It is February 2nd. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo, and I am here. Sorry to everybody, I was running a little bit late, but Raw is about to start in about 1 minute. So I'm going to pull it up in a second. Let me see where it's at. Okay, here we go. I thought I had it on the screen, but turns out I did not have it on the screen, but now. Oh shit, that's loud. Uh, okay, hold on. Let me know how the audio sounds for everybody. And let me know if it's a good level, then let me know. Just want to make sure everyone can hear the audio okay. Also, thank you so much to everybody who is wishing me the happy 130 million views on YouTube. Yesterday, that finally happened. I cannot believe it. But yesterday, the channel has officially surpassed 130 million lifetime views, which most of you guys know that anything with a 13 in it is a big deal to me. So it is kind of a big deal to hit 130 million, especially as a Swiftie. It is a blessed number. So thank you so much, bro. All right, I want to go ahead and shout out some people. We got, by the way, Jesus, oh my God, what a way to kick off today's stream, Mictaru! I cannot believe you. Mictaru, you already do so much for this channel. Mictaru says, our DWO queen, congratulations on your huge accomplishments. I'm so proud of you, and we are thankful for the person you are today. You keep going and do what you always do. I hope you go above and beyond. Best wrestling content creator. Mictaru, that is so fucking nice. Thank you so much, man. Yes, there's a lot happening over on our end of the DWO world. Hold on. Oh, shit. What happened? Okay. As many of you guys have probably seen on social media, I have announced my first ever show for a live podcast is happening the week of AEW Revolution. I also have the WrestleMania show. Oh, wait, are we getting started like this? Hold on, what is happening? Am I watching? What is happening? We're just starting with Braun Breaker just like this. I was like, what is happening? I was so confused. Oh, we're just going for it. Hey, this is like a totally different way to kick off Monday Night Raw.
Do what you got to do, man.
They're just going right in with Braun.
No, I'm not going to do it. No.
Being pissed
no, I don't.
after he was taken out of the Rumble. He was attacked. And he's like trashing commentary.
Nothing. Nope.
I kind of like this. We've never started Raw off like this. At least not that I can remember off the top of my head right now. So, yes, I love when wrestlers are actually mad about the shit that went down like the week before, you know? Oh, Mad Braun Breaker on the mic is what we're about to get. Mictaru, you're the best. Thank you so much, man, for being so supportive and just everything. You know how much it means to me, Mictaru. Thank you so much, guys. Can we please give some love to Mictaru over in the chat, please? Thank you, Mictaru. This is great, by the way. Look. Braun Breaker said, fuck you guys. I don't trust you guys. Get out of here. Honestly, Braun Breaker's trust levels should be incredibly low right now. He should not be trusting nobody. Nobody. Sleep with one eye open, Braun. Do not trust the vision.
I'll ruin your entire show. Screw Monday Night Raw.
Screw Monday Night Raw. Hey, we all love to screw Raw. Blue Chew promo code Denise. Hey.
Okay. First of all,
thank you, Braun. Thank you for that, Braun. Thank you. Oh my God, so funny.
This is Adam Pearce's fault, and each and every single one of you know that. You put Braun Breaker number 2 in the Royal Rumble. I've already told you why number 2 is worse than number 1. And if you didn't hear me say it, Google it, bitches. I'm not here to educate you.
Okay, Google it, bitches. I'm not here to educate you. Needs to be a single clip, by the way. I'm going to meme the fuck out of that.
who the masked man is? My ass!
What?
Adam Pearce, this is your fault.
The Vision has lost their minds, everybody. They've lost their minds. These people have lost it.
Adam, I'm gonna count to 3. You get your sorry ass out to my ring right now.
Get your ass out there, Adam Pearce. I have been waiting for this moment, by the way, because y'all know that I don't like Pearce.
Aren't you embarrassed enough?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Fuck him up, Braun. Fuck him up.
That's all I hear. Number 2. You drew number 2. You were among the first to draw the number, and you pulled it out. I didn't draw it for you. You drew it. And the masked man. Oh, who is the masked man?
Is it you, Pearce? Is it you? Is it
I
him?
don't know who the masked man is. And the truth is, the last time we saw the masked man, it was Austin Theory.
Okay, why is Adam Pearce pointing fingers like that?
But you feel like you've been wronged. You want me to make it right. Braun, look at me for a second. I'll make it right. I'm going to give you a gift. I'm going to let you keep your job after that piss-poor performance in the Rumble.
Oh, what a dick! He really said it. Oh no, Braun fell. Braun's running with so much intensity, he fell. Okay, LA Knight's out here now. Okay, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on, guys? What is? Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, LA Knight came from behind. Okay. Now he's taking out the Vision and everything. So, like, by the way, for those of you asking, I do not have a cold. I've been struggling with my voice due to the amount of streams that I am doing. My voice is on the edge. However, oddly enough, as the stream goes on, my voice will get better, believe it or not. Believe it or not, the more water I drink, well, that makes sense. The more water I drink, the better my voice gets. So don't worry. In about 30 minutes, I will sound differently. But right now, I'm smoker, Denise. Okay, let's just pretend that I've been smoking for the last 33 years of my life. I started at birth. Oh my gosh, what a way to kick off Monday Night Raw, everybody. Damn, it's crazy out here. Thank you, Joe. Your voice is still dope. For those of you guys who were here for the Royal Rumble, it was weird because like the first hour I sounded like this, and then by the end of it, I sounded like normal. It took me 4 drinks to get my voice back to normal. Thank you, Jokey. Alrighty, what a way to kick off this show. By the way, we also have Henry Kiernan in the building. What's up, Henry? He says, hey, Denise and DWO. Congratulations, Denise, on 130 million views on YouTube. So proud of you. Keep up the amazing work. Henry, I'm so happy to have hit that goal. Obviously, trying to hit more. It took, as long as this channel has been around, I've been posting religiously since 2018. Well, not religiously. I've been posting more as I've gone on throughout the years. But since 2018, I started the channel. So it took several years to hit 130 million views, which is nuts, but I'm so happy. A lot has gone on this channel, and I feel like I'm really, really just hoping to continue seeing that grow and hoping that those numbers get even bigger and even higher. And the only way to do it is just to keep going. So thank you so much, Henry. We also got Sheldon Jackson, who gifted a DWO membership. Thank you so much, Sheldon. You're the best, bro. We also got Spike Hunter, who gifted a DWO membership. Spike, thank you so much. Spike has also been sending in so many memberships, and it really does go a long way. Mictaru, oh my God, Mictaru. First of all, you kicked things off with a very generous super chat and then gifted some more memberships. Between you, Sheldon, and Spike right now, these memberships really go a long way because every time someone gets them, it's kind of like just like a cool way for people to notice the channel some more. And I noticed that a lot of people that randomly get DWO memberships end up coming to the channel and checking it out, even if they haven't in the past. So, very, very nice for you guys to do that. Thank you so much. They're playing highlights right now, by the way, of the Royal Rumble. But we got Jeff White here. Hey, Jeff, DWO member says, thank you for all the times you have made my day. Jeff, thank you so much, man. I'm very, very happy whenever people are actually enjoying themselves here on the channel. This past Royal Rumble watch along, by the way, was my most watched live stream ever. And it would have never happened without any of the support. So thank you so much. And Jesus Christ, Tracy, I'm going to spend my last 10 seconds of voice screaming, Tracy! Tracy says, first of all, Tracy, thank you so much. Tracy says, very happy for everything that you have made happen and earned the very first month of 2026. You're amazing to make this experience a true pleasure. Sky's the limit. Let's enjoy the ride. DWO, it's going to be a wild 2026, and I think this is just the beginning. Tracy, I got no words. You broke me. I got no words. I'm out of words. They're all gone. Someone fill in words in the chat for me.
The OTC is here.
Oh my God, Tracy, you're the best. Thank you for the support. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for everything that you've done for me behind the scenes. Just everything, Tracy. You're amazing, and I'm so thankful that you enjoy this channel. Seriously. Oh my God, look at Liv Morgan. She looks like she's in a commercial for like CoverGirl or something, or Maybelline, or whatever fancy commercials there are. Oh my gosh, and then our girl Stephanie, get the tank. Get the tank over here. Guys, please give some love to Tracy for just being so kind and so generous. She deserves, like, you know, a pop here in the chat or something, you know. Thank you, Tracy. By the way, we got McTaru here who says Braun went from 0 to fucking max pissed off Steiner. I know he did, but you know what though? One of my pet peeves in wrestling is whenever we're taking off with Javon Evans. Nice, finally Javon Evans not taking place in the freaking commercial break, by the way. But as for Braun, one of the things that I hate is whenever something crazy happens and then like we have to wait till the whole show to hear about the rest, like how the wrestler feels, or like the wrestler comes out and does their entrance, you know, does all these things that they would normally do even after like something really bad happened the week before. That's always been one of my pet peeves, because in real life, when something shitty happens or something pisses you off, you're gonna react. Like you're gonna it's gonna happen. Oh, that's cute. Javon Evans just out there being hugged by a fan. Oh, yeah. He's like, oh, he's stuck there. Javon Evans ain't never leaving. Bro, he hella squeezed Javon Evans. Oh man, that's funny. Oh man, that I've never seen anybody get like, you know, like that. That's funny. So yeah, anyways, I really like the way that they kick things off for Braun Breaker. Thank you so much, McTaru. All right, we're in our first commercial break, by the way. Thank you so much, Kara Jenkins. She says, Denise, that Joker's so pretty. Thank you. I don't remember where I got it. I don't remember where it came from, but I know that I had it, and I just threw it on today because I was running late today because my hair is a mess, man. My bangs are not banging right now. So my bangs are the reason why I was coming in here late today. I was just saying how Javon Evans is finally not in the commercial break, and his whole, not the whole entrance, but having to hang out there and milk it with the crowd during the commercials. Yeah, I don't know where it came from, this choker, but I found it and I'm happy, and so now it's my choker. Thank you, Kara.
Yes, he is wise beyond his years. He is confident beyond his experience. And sometimes if there are instances in this game,
what you feel if it turns into Roman versus Punk versus Cody and Drew versus Jacob? Wait. Hold on. We're saying all those 5 people in one match? No, you're not saying that, right? You're saying like Roman versus Punk. Wait, what?
You can see
sorry, Steven, I'm reading this like 10 times.
Still feeling the effects of the encounters with Brock Lesnar, with Bronson Reed. Gotta wonder if that's gonna factor into his performance here tonight in Philadelphia.
You're going to see a lot of water drinking. Here. Okay, I'm confused. Hold on. Because Roman versus Punk is a match that I want to see, just that by itself. And then Cody and Drew versus Jacob as a separate match, obviously. That would be fantastic. I would not be opposed to that. So if we do get both of those two main events for WrestleMania, I truly think that would be fantastic. I wouldn't mind the triple threat with Cody and Drew and Jacob just because it's not something that we've seen before, whereas we have seen Cody and Drew multiple times. We just saw Cody and Jacob. So I wouldn't mind that for WrestleMania. Thank you so much, Steven. Seriously, thank you.
The original
we also got Mr. Fatboy42 who says 130 million views. Your channel deserves it. Thank you so much, Mr. Fatboy. That's very nice of you to send this in and show some support around here. Thank you so much, man. Also, please, guys, I was just talking about Tracy and getting a pop in the chat, but it is also Tracy's birthday today. Happy birthday, Tracy. You're the best. I cannot. So I've gotten to meet Tracy now on these Patreon meet and greets that we do per month, and I have been just like blown away by how cool Tracy is. So Tracy, I truly hope that you have a fantastic birthday. Seriously. So everybody blow up the chat, show some love to Tracy and everybody, seriously, because she's very, very cool and she deserves some love. She definitely does. Happy birthday, Tracy.
But let's talk about El Grande Americano, Michael.
All right, we're back from commercial break, and are they finally doing we're getting El Grande Americano versus Javon Evans. Yeah, this should be fun. This should be fun. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, he almost tripped. He almost tripped on his own cake.
Among other things at the Rumble. Oh, Grande Americano.
That would have been very dangerous, by the way. You never want to see anybody trip like that in the ring, especially like a sliding kind of trip, because then that's how injuries happen. So you definitely don't want to, you definitely do not want to see that happen.
It's based off the fact that is what the screen said in the Rumble when he made his entrance. Okay, Ron Burgundy. And there's Javon Evans. Bang, what a drop kick.
Nice.
Absolutely spectacular. Yeah, what a
Javon Evans was also fun in the Royal Rumble too. He was very fun in the Rumble. Yeah, infamous DJ1 says, will the original come back tonight? I mean, they did the moment at Saudi, so I feel like they definitely should do the moment here.
Borrow and honor and pay homage to the greatest characters in Lucha Libre.
Also, it's so crazy how, I mean, I know it's not that crazy, but you gotta, it's really like interesting, like not interesting, I don't know what the right word is. I guess in my mind, traveling to and from Saudi takes like a zillion years. So seeing that like just the other day they were all in Saudi and now they're in Philadelphia, I don't know, it trips me out how fast they did that, right? I don't know, is that just me? Like, is anybody else thinking about like the travel time for the talent? And not only the travel time, but also the jet lag, the difference in the hours. Mind you, they've been like, and this is not new, of course, WWE has crazy schedules like this, but as like a normal human being that doesn't travel nearly every single day like WWE wrestlers, it blows me away how fast they get back and then have to go out there and be physical. Oh, Jesus, mother effer! Holy bonanza! I don't even know. Holy bonanza! What?
Take another look as the young OG takes to the sky.
Evans harder this time. I swear, he flew extra harder. Yeah, we got Otto here says 12-hour flight sounds about right. Right, like we know they weren't flying for like 50 hours, but still, like it just feels so far away. It just feels so far away. We got Johnny T here who says, I was just thinking about it. Must be Biz Clash Charter. Yes, exactly. Infamous DJ1 here says pro wrestlers are pro travelers too. We got Ray here who says that's definitely a trip to me too, the quick travel turnaround. No, for real. It's like, think about it. Like some of us, like we take a little 1-hour road trip and we're like, ooh, I gotta lay down. Hey, what's up, Daniel in Texas? He says, new subscriber. Hey, thank you so much, Daniel, for joining the channel, man. Thank you very kindly. Alrighty, also, I thought we were in commercial break for a second, but we're not.
Matchup after an unceremonious meeting between Javon Evans and the ring post.
Yeah, we'll take advantage over the fact that Evans is
by the way, Dawn,
aka
Smiley Girl, holy Jesus, Dawn, yo, everyone's making me trip out today.
1 minute before being
this
eliminated
is the
by
worst
Randy
day to not have a voice.
And what a bad
because
body drop.
Y'all are like, Dawn, thank you so much. Dawn says, congratulations on 130 million views. What an accomplishment. So happy you have taken us along for the ride. We love you, and no matter what, we'll be here to support you and everything you do. Next stop, 300K subscribers. Let's go, Dawn. You're the best. This is like the sweetest thing ever.
He's
I don't even know. I don't even know.
Listen, we talked at the top of the show about how we are officially
I'm so happy that have hit that many views. I am hoping that 300K happens. Now we're on a commercial break. I am hoping 300K happens by the end of the year. It feels kind of impossible, but at the same time, you never know like what opportunities will come out throughout the entire year. And the number one thing that I've noticed for growth on YouTube is like just to post more. So I'm definitely posting a lot more for those of you who want, you know, all sorts of content. And this year I was very nervous because many of you guys know that normally I go to the Royal Rumble and normally I get like 50 interviews or whatever. You know, I get a bunch of content that really drives a lot of viewership. And so this year that didn't happen. I didn't have that. So I was very, very nervous about Royal Rumble season, but we found a way to make it happen. We found a way to still put out a ton of content, and that makes me very happy that even without having to travel overseas to Saudi to cover the Rumble, without having to do that, still found a way to like provide amazing content. So that was one of my biggest goals for this January. So thank you, Don. We also got Mitaru here who says, was there supposed to be a Philadelphia street fight tonight? Yeah, isn't that happening today? Isn't that Stephanie and Raquel? I'm pretty sure they were, they were supposed to, right? I didn't even look at the card today. All right, we're back in a minute, by the way, from commercial break.
Right now.
Yeah. That is happening today. Stephanie and Raquel, they have their Philly street fight. Rose also said to appear today to celebrate his Rumble victory. Liv is supposed to, well, we just saw Liv, but she's supposed to have a celebration. And then we're going to see Penta versus Bronson Reed, which should be pretty damn awesome, actually. And then besides this match that we're seeing right now, that's the only other thing that's been announced for the show. Thank you, Mitaru.
Listen up, Philly. Oh! Evans retaliates. And Javon Evans fighting
back.
Got
Naheem here who says Penta should win. I would love it if Penta wins. I feel like what is Penta's like win-loss record as of late? I don't know if in my mind he's been losing a lot. I don't know if it's in my head or if he actually has. So let me give some shout outs in the meantime. We got Z Manscar. Hey, Z Manscar, thank you for being here. We also got Fabian Valdez. We got Joseph Boza. Thank you so much for being here, as always, and hanging out with all of us. Hey, we got Boycott Activision hanging out here today. Shout out to Elijah Brody. We got WBTNA Bama fan. Hey, I've been loving seeing you on all the streams, bro. Shout out to Maurice Johnson, who's also here. We got Jihad, who's also with us. We got Jose Lopez. We got Zena Hour. What is up, Zena Hour? Tino says 7 ads right now on Netflix. Yeah, we just got back right now from commercial break. Hey, we got where'd you go? We got Zachary. Shout out to Sidge Taylor who's here with us today. Sidge, how are you? Where are you from, man?
Breakout performance this past
Great name, by the way. I think you're the first person I've ever met with the name Sidge. Really nice. Really nice. I like when I hear like new unique names. That's always fun.
Evans has that heart.
Although I bet you never find your name on any sort of like keychain or anything. That's the crappy part about having a unique name. Like You can never find anything with your name on it.
From El Grande Americano. And look at Evans go, driving Americano into the corner. And this is what makes Evans special, the ability to tap into the
We got
next
WBTNA
gear to find
Bama
that
fan who
next
says the
level.
Judgment Day
Big kick
funeral
to the
has already
face.
started after Saturday. I think it should. I think the Judgment Day should, like, we're probably going to start to see a new iteration of the Judgment Day.
Dropping the heavy artillery.
I think the new version of the Judgment Day should be like it should be Dom Liv still stay, Dom and Liv staying, Raquel exiting, Finn Balor should exit, Roxanne should stay, and then I don't know who else they would put to take their place in the Judgment Day. But that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Oh, Sidge says they're from Eustis.
Pennsylvania tonight, 13,740.
Hey, we got Mike Kowinski. What's up, Mike? We also got Andrew who's here with us. He predicts Liv versus Raquel at WrestleMania. That seems to be like the prediction. However, since your girl over here is a big Stephanie Becerra fan. Ooh, since your girl's a big Stephanie Becerra fan, I don't want to see her out of the WrestleMania card. I just think that I feel like WWE needs to. Oh dear Lord, that was massive from Javon. Yo, Javon and Grande Americano, by the way, has been a fun one. Javon, even though he's hurt in multiple places, is still performing better than like a lot of other people. So shout out to Javon.
Point of the matchup here.
But yeah. I was gonna say that WWE. I feel like Stephanie was very popular. And so they sped her into the title picture. And obviously she got into that program with Nikki Bella. I don't want them to stop the momentum with Stephanie. I think they need to keep that going. But then again, they've kind of started something cool with Raquel. And Raquel's been there forever, sort of working towards her big moment. And it does feel like this is the closest we've ever been to her big moment.
Here comes the young OG. Javon sent out to the apron. Oh, man.
Hey, he keeps getting them with those nasty forearms.
Springboard off the top rope.
By the way, we got Adrian in the building. We got Maxwell. What's up, bro? We got Hollywood Dave. Thank you for the love, Dave.
This has got to be an agonizing position for Evans to be trapped in. Smart, though. Evans is beat up. Back's all messed up.
Yeah, and then the fans squeezed the life out of Javon. Hey, we got Rudio in the building. Rudio, how are you, man? He says, I'm still awaiting the number 31 entrance in the Royal Rumble, Denise. Bro, you swear. That would be like the worst Royal Rumble moment ever. Hey, what's up, Callie Barrett? How are you? Thank you for joining the stream. Where are you from, Callie Barrett?
But Evans has that look in his eye.
I don't know why I always like to know where people are from. So I can stalk you at your house. Just kidding. You guys are going to open your window and I'll be right there watching you. Yo!
Oh, he got him. Barely got him, but isn't enough. Hook of the leg off that swanton and a kick out.
This match has been interesting
because
it's been good.
That was incredible.
But
I
don't know why. I feel like there's been a lot of
for Evans, it wasn't enough to keep El
I don't know if it's the crowd. Maybe it's the crowd. I'm not sure. I feel like a lot of dead zones in some of the moments where people should be cheering. I wonder if that's what it's kind of a little off. But other than that, though, like the physical matchup has been good.
Oh, look at the metal plate.
Okay, the unoriginal. No, I'm sorry. The original.
Oh, no.
The original Grande Americano is here.
Americano is alive.
Bro, I still can't get over how buff he is. I feel like they should start checking Grande Americano at this point for that metal blade because he's used it at least like 100 times now. I feel like they should do that, like actually check him.
Evans with the win.
All right, Javon wins. Yay. I like Grande Americano's guys out there being like, no,
Grande Americano,
no.
But give the assist to El Grande Americano, the original.
I don't know about you, Cole. I don't think I've ever seen this guy before in my life.
Looks very familiar to me.
By the way, we got Stephen Marchulli here who says when Io and Rhea split, Rhea the heel. I think so, bro. I think so. That kind of feels like what might hurt the most because everybody, because I feel like Io's too like sweet. She's such a sweetheart, right? She's out there having fun and she's smiling and she just, you can't hate Io. Like in no world can you hate her. And Rhea, I love Rhea, but at least maybe, just maybe she can get some people to hate her just for a little bit while she turns on Io. I think some people would be like heartbroken. They would be so heartbroken if Rhea turned on Io. So that's why I do think, oh, by the way, Steven, sorry, I thought I had it on the screen here. That's why I do think that Rhea should be the one to turn heel on Io. Also, speaking of Io, I did upload an interview with Io that's doing very, very well. She just shared a clip on her story from the interview that we did. A lot of really fun stuff that came out of it. She gave some really cool answers for a lot of things that I've been wondering about. Her friendship with Rhea, the War Game spot, just a bunch of stuff, dream matches, ideas that she has, things she wants to accomplish, what she does to become the physical wrestler that she is in the ring.
That young man has a lot to be proud about.
Oh, nice, nice. All right, sorry, I was looking at the facts that they were sharing for the Rumble.
The current NXT Women's Champion.
They're showing the NXT peeps right now. So yeah, anyways, all to say, yes, Steven, I would say Rhea the heel. Hey, Melissa, what's up? Thank you for tuning into the stream, Melissa. How are you, man? Oh, sorry, I should stop saying how are you, man, to everybody. How are you, dude? How are you, bro? How are you, girl? How are you? It's so easy just to fall into and start saying, like, how are you, man? But I feel like I got to switch it up. I'm going to switch it up. All right. All right, let's see what else everyone is saying here.
Get ready for the lemon pepper snappers.
Let's see. Let me go through some more comments. Hey, what's up, Miami? Scorp is here. We got Jordan from Canada says Evans and Kaiser have great gear tonight. Yeah, for sure, man.
Continues to grow.
The ruler enters his.
By the way, we got a couple of super chats here. Let me catch up. We got Henry Kiernan who says, glad we are back on normal time. Just wanted to shout out the chat for being awesome. Fuck yeah, man. You know, having like a good level-headed people here, like chatting and sharing their thoughts and stuff really goes a long way, man, because I sometimes think that, you know, you could be like, even if you're like the nicest person, if people are being mean or nasty, then people are not going to want to take part in what you're doing. So I'm very happy that a lot of people have found themselves enjoying the people that are here that are actually taking place and chatting and whatnot. So I'm very happy that people actually like that. Thank you, Henry. All right, here we go. We got Jey Uso coming out here. Hey, did you guys see Jey Uso's story, by the way? He posted that that he feels like fans don't like that they don't deserve his family, you know, like everything that they do. He posted that today. We got Melissa Cabello here who says, Denise, your bestie Wheeler Yuta may be getting a haircut. Wheeler Yuta, Marina Shafir versus Toni Storm and Orange Cassidy hair versus hair match. Dude, it has to happen. That has to be the payoff.
The Usos are now
like, it has to be the payoff. Wheeler Yuta needs a damn haircut. Everybody wants to see it. So I'm going to be so mad if he doesn't get the damn haircut. And I can't wait to see Toni Storm being the one to like trim it all off. Thanks, Melissa.
Hey, but look though, I need everybody in here. Throw your ones to the sky for your 2026 Royal Rumble winner and your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Hey, we love you. We're proud of you. Go get that championship. 4 letters. 1 word.
Yeah, I'm a little confused as to like.
That matchup next week
I always
Monday
forget
Night
if
Raw,
like
the
Jay
Usos
and Roman and
defend against
Jimmy
the Alpha
are all
Academy.
on good terms or are they not? Because they kind of start and stopped that like tension between them a couple months ago. So I'm guessing that's done with. I don't even know anymore. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Boycott Activision says, mind you, Raw is still on commercial for me right now. Yeah, we're still 36. That was all said during the commercial about Roman Reigns and stuff like that. Yeah, that was all there. Alrighty. Hey, we got Mike Parker. Hey, Mike Parker. Mike says, your views are well deserved. You do the work and deliver great content, have a great community, and make everything fun, even if the shows are not always. Also, you encourage people and don't gatekeep, which I respect greatly. Oh, thank you, Mike. No, honestly, I'm not.
Congratulations to our
I just feel like so nice for Bad Bunny to get a shout out. Bad Bunny, by the way,
album of the year and 3 Grammy Awards for Jelly Roll.
Last night at Grammy. Very exciting. Many of you guys probably saw the video of him and his reaction with getting the award. I can't even imagine. People were posting pictures of him. Like, I didn't know that Bad Bunny used to be like work at a grocery store. Wait, what? Oh, is AJ gonna say goodbye? Like, speak on the mic? Mother effer! You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! It's fucking Gunther! What a dick! Oh, what a dick! You son of a bitch! I was like, is AJ gonna come out and talk to the crowd? Because I thought, I'm so stupid. You know what? I blame myself. Man. I blame myself. Oh, she has the career killer on the Tron. Guys, I blame myself. I should have known better. Like, come on. We got to be 2 steps ahead here. I blame myself for falling for that. What a sucker. Oh, man. I feel like such a sucker right now. Damn. Oh, God. If you guys fell for that, put hashtag sucker. Although I don't know if YouTube actually lets you type that in. But anyways, Mike, I was just in the middle of saying thank you to you until Gunther fucking tripped me out right now. No, seriously. I like people to share their own opinions. I don't care if people's opinions are different from mine when it comes to wrestling. I don't care about that stuff. I really don't. So I just want people to come out here and have a good effing time. So thank you so much, Mike. Freaking Gunther. Gunther, you son of a gun. Yes, son of a gun. Okay, we got a lot of people here that did fall for it. Look, we got the hashtag sucker going. Hashtag sucker. Oh, man, that's exactly how I feel right now. Larice Johnson says, I knew it. Tracy says she got to. And on Tracy's birthday, Gunther, how could you? A lot of people fell for it because everyone's saying the hashtag sucker. That's how I'm feeling right now. Oh, my God. Oh, Darren here says he got me too. Rally Cap says that was good. Yo. Yes, son of a bitch, Gunther. Yes, son of a bitch. Damon says Gunther dances to ballad music. You can look, but you can't touch. Can you imagine Gunther dancing to You can look, but you can't touch? Dun, 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 dun. I hate myself for getting got. Thank you, Kara. That's very nice. I didn't even realize that, so thank you for saying that. All right. First water bottle down. First one down. Only who knows how many more to go. I should have probably brought myself more than one. Oh, Gunther. Oh, Gunther. Gunther's about to brag. Dragon Knight says bottoms up. Otto says
just like Bill Goldberg.
Yeah, I just saw someone say that Hero move.
Just like John Cena.
Is that true?
AJ Styles found out that when you step in the ring with the career killer, your career and legacy dies.
Yeah, I think so too. Audio. He says, "I'm sorry, but this crowd has been pretty sad." Yeah, I felt it in the opening match. I was saying that earlier that I felt like there were some moments where you would have thought that there would be like cheers, or there are certain moments when the crowd has to cheer.
Dragon Lee.
Don't tell me he's about to retire Dragon Lee next. I'm scared that everybody that gets in the orbit of Gunther is going to get retired.
Refusing to stand by idly and listening to Gunther disrespect Styles. Oh, look out.
Oh, Jesus.
God.
Bro, he took a dive it landed right on Gunther's neck.
And Gunther sent into the ring post.
Take his fancy ass out of here. Oh, bye, Gunther. Gunther's taking a beating, man. They didn't really let Gunther talk that much, by the way. They got really straight to the point of Dragon Lee just going out there and taking his ass out. Oh Jesus. Yo, Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee gave the best. Oh, I just realized he got him with the ring bell. It happened so fast, I didn't even realize it. I was about to say, Dragon Lee kind of had like the most impressive attacks on Gunther because he came at him fast and hard, man. Fast and hard.
Took out AJ Styles, and now finally some officials down here to try to pry Gunther off Dragon Lee, who came out here to defend the honor of his friend.
Oh, thank you so much, Melissa. She says, Denise, gurgle salt with water and it helps your voice. Hey, I've never done that before. It's really good to know.
Then only you can be
I bought like a tea that's supposed to help me. It's been sitting in my refrigerator for like a week and I haven't even used it.
Gunther not done yet. He's hauling Dragon Lee up to the
Damn, man. Just when I thought Dragon Lee was actually going to get some ass whooping in there. Tried to kill him.
Oh my God, look at this. Gunther wants to kill the career of Dragon Lee tonight on Raw.
Yeah, don't be ending Dragon Lee's career next. Yo. That was an ugly visual. I didn't like seeing him just go limp like that while he's being choked over the ropes. That was a nasty visual. Kara Jenkins says, Starbucks honey citrus mint tea saved her last week. Yo. Ooh, that could be good. Jonathan here says, Dragon Lee retiring too? I guess so, man. Bro, I'm not gonna ever interview Gunther. Because if I interview Gunther, all of a sudden I'm gonna retire my YouTube channel the next day.
The most dangerous man.
All right, who does Gunther retire next?
And here's the thing about Gunther. You don't have
he just got the name career killer. They're probably going to give him one more person.
But the fact of the matter
maybe two.
Gunther
I don't know. I still think it's a lot, but
he earned
we'll
victories
see.
That took out the careers of AJ Styles, John Cena, Goldberg, and the list.
Oh, I love this. We got Tiffany here who says, I feel it doesn't matter if you love WWE, AEW, NXT. We come together on your channel to talk about the one thing we love and our appreciation for wrestling and having a great time. No, this is true, man. This is so true. There are a lot of people that like do not give a shit about tribalism. Even if they don't like a company, they're just like, whatever. I'm going to watch whatever I want and not worry about anything else. And most people that I talk to in real life are like that. Thank you, Tiffany. Yeah, thank you, Ari Fontes. He says, I just saw Hiromu Takahashi is leaving New Japan. Yeah, I saw some people mentioning that right now in the comments, and I was waiting for an article to pop up on that, but because I guess they announced this a couple minutes ago, so I haven't gotten a chance to see what happened or what was said or anything. So yeah, thank you, Ari Francis. By the way, people's predictions on who Gunther might retire next. We got Candy Ting here saying Brock. We got Adrian saying Brock. Zachary Brock. Mr. Grimley says Michael Cole. Oh yeah, we kind of talked about this last time, huh? Take Michael Cole's ass out, and then who knows who? I don't know what will happen. Poor Michael Cole. He did nothing wrong.
You're gonna book a match tonight. Braun Breaker versus L.A. Knight. Please, sir.
Can't do it.
What do you mean you can't do it? You're the general manager of Monday Night Raw. You can do anything that you want to do.
I said I can't do it.
And why is that?
I just walked him out of this building. He disrupted my show. Can't have people disrupting my show as much as I like him or as much as I don't. And speaking of, if you know what's good for Braun Breaker, you will escort him out of the building. And while you're doing that, let Bronson Reed know he should get ready. He's got a match against Penta.
Adam Pearce getting a little nasty.
Do you have a clue as to whom you're speaking to and in what city?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is so true. That is so true. I just thought about it right now.
F-O.
Just say it. You're a grown-ass man. Say you don't have to do. This is what pisses me off about this whole F-A-F-O thing. You're a grown-ass man. You're a grown-ass men. Just say it. Fuck around, find out. Damn. Just say it. You're grown-ass men. I get it. The show's PG-13 or whatever. All right, let's see what we got here. We got Otto here. It says, who will be the next GM of NXT? I saw that. I saw that Chelsea put her name out there.
It's been a difficult couple weeks for
to be the next GM.
Natalia,
I could so see that being fun, but I don't know. Realistically,
she tried to take
I'm trying to think of a realistic answer that could be possible. I feel like it's kind of a good opportunity to get maybe like a nobody on NXT that might have a good personality and maybe try to give them a little something.
Honestly,
someone that needs something to do on NXT.
Natty was my closest friend here. She took me under her wing.
Thank you, Otto.
Brought me to the dungeon, and then she humiliated me in front of the entire world. And listen, the old Maxine would have gone home and I would have tried to figure out where I went wrong. But just like there's a new Natty, there's a new Maxine Dupree. And let's not forget, this Maxine beat the greatest female wrestler of all time to become the Intercontinental Champion. And this Maxine is breaking ankles and taking names. And this Maxine is sick and tired of being walked all over. So Natty, you didn't elevate me. I elevated myself.
Yes, girl.
And you may have taught me how to train.
Oh, she looks so
beautiful.
beautiful.
But I taught myself how
She
to
looks
survive.
like a Disney princess.
So you can keep running your mouth.
Maxine, like, look at her. She's got the big eyes, you know, like the Rapunzel eyes.
Go ahead. Try
I
and
swear,
decimate
she's
me,
like a Disney fucking
because
princess.
next week you will get your greatest lesson that nobody can decimate this Maxine Dupree.
Oh, hey, she's got the little growl in her voice.
Fired up, Maxine Dupree.
Maxine.
Let's send you back to Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, Don the Visitor says she's so beautiful. Oh, she is. She is. I interviewed her one time.
Maxine and Natty.
And I was just
next
like,
week on Raw from
girl, what
Cleveland.
are you doing? Like, inside my head, I was thinking to myself, like, low-key, what is she doing? She must really love wrestling, guys. Because inside of my head, I was thinking, this girl should kind of be like an actress. She should be on movies and shit. But the way that she looks, that's what I was thinking when I was interviewing her. And so the fact that she stuck around in a sport to be physical when Maxine could be out there being like a model or an actress or something different, something that isn't, you know, dangerous like wrestling. And she's not, and she's here fighting and trying to get better as a performer, to really go to show how much she cares about being a wrestler and wanting to make it in this business. So shout out to Maxine, man.
Perhaps it'll be Eric and Ivar.
All right, we got Eric and Ivar. I feel like I haven't seen them in a second, but there they are. Yeah, we got Jordan here who says she could definitely be an actress. Oh yeah. She could be like Victoria's Secret model kind, too. By the way, we got Matt Rankeel. Matt, thank you so much for the love, bro. He says, so proud of the YouTube accomplishment. Denise, proud of you. Sorry you can't be at the live podcast and rest your voice is. Hey, Matt, it's okay. I'm going to, if both of these shows go good, then I'm planning, I'm still planning on regardless, I'm still planning on doing more shows in the future because my goal is to grow the shows. Okay, here we go. We got Braun crashing out backstage.
Listen. If you don't go, he has all the ammo in the world against I do not care.
Braun Breaker. Everything Braun Breaker does is funny. I'm sorry. Everything he does is hilarious. He like shoved the door and the door went back and he shoved it again.
War Raiders.
That was funny. Oh, yeah. Okay, see, I like this. We got Brian here who says she was a dancer for an NBA team. Oh, thank you for letting me know, Brian. I feel like I knew that. No, wait, I did know that because didn't they like the team put out like a big congratulations post when she won the Intercontinental Championship for the first time? I'm pretty sure I saw that on social media. All right, here we go, guys. Oba. Oh, wait, yeah, here we go. We got Oba. Wait, so I guess Oba's Raw? Had they said before he was Raw?
Oba Femi?
Here we go. I guess
line up wrong. This is not the scheduled opponents for the War Raiders.
Wait, yeah, what is he doing out there with the War? I forgot the War Raiders were out there, and I just saw them.
But you can feel the earth tremble beneath the feet of the bringer of war, the ruler.
Because that would be kind of sick.
Oba Femi.
No,
we heard earlier today that Femi's still a free agent.
Oh, he's
Adam
still a
Pearce
free
and
agent.
Nick Aldis working furiously to try to
I was
sign this
wondering.
young man.
Oh, they are going to do it. Are they going to do a handicap match? Hey!
Going after
Wait,
Femi.
no, the ref left, so I guess it's in a match. Because they never rang the bell or anything, so I guess he's just beating them up.
Inside the Royal Rumble.
Oh, man, the War Raiders.
The War Raiders
Rip the War Raiders, guys.
My God,
Rip the War Raiders.
In
multiple ways.
People in the men's Royal Rumble.
They really sent them out there just to get fucked by Oba. Oh, yo.
From
Oba
grace.
taking out two big, meaty men.
Massive power bomb that has taken out so many
That's
opponents in
crazy.
the past. Let him do an
That's
NXT
crazy.
championship.
Okay, by the way, that also tells you everything that they think about the War Raiders. War Raiders. Kaput.
We were expecting
It's over for them, guys.
Match. We ended up with a crime scene.
But it's not over for Oba.
I'll
Go
tell you,
Oba.
If I'm Adam
Yeah.
Pearce, I'm waiting it back with a contract to put his name on
Yeah, we got
it.
Audio Icon who
Amen.
says, dude is unstoppable. For reals. Oh, we're getting a Finn promo
This is a
vignette?
business built on respect. And I've approached my whole career that way. Everywhere I've went, from the independents to the main roster, I've always given respect. Yet the longer I'm here, the more I realize that the respect I give is never returned. Over and over, Finn Balor has been taken for granted. What happened in Belfast wasn't a once-off.
Adrian.
I've been showing up, showing out.
That's
my whole
crazy.
career. Yet still, Adam Pearce tells me that the Royal Rumble is full.
Yeah, bro, you should be pissed about that.
That respect only gets you so far in this business. But I want more. I want it all.
I think Finn Balor's been disrespected as of late.
Now, I don't think I'm a bad guy. But at this stage, Punk, I'm willing to do bad things.
Yeah, do the bad things. Don't feel bad. Just go for it. Just go for it. Do the bad thing. Do the bad thing.
I'll take a look at the WWE Podcast Network this week. The Undertaker, a guest on Cody Rhodes' podcast. Also, the Hall of Famer Trish Stratus.
All right, let's see what we got here. Give me 1
All
second.
part of the WWE Podcast Network.
All righty. Oh, there's Nikki Bella. I wonder what her new thing. Oh yeah. Oh, Bree's there too. Okay, I was wondering if she would like maybe stick around a little bit. Maybe they'll cut a promo today and let us know what the future holds for the Bellas as a team. All right. Okay. Good to know. Good to know that we're gonna have the Bellas right now. By the way, we got your boy KJ. What's up, your boy? He says, Denise, you and the DWO are always goated. Thank you so much, your boy, man. Hopefully you're having a good time and you're enjoying Raw today. I feel like Raw has actually been good today. Feels like a lot has happened in 53 minutes.
Hey, Paul. Peyton Manning.
I don't know about you guys, but that's how I feel. Even though the crowd hasn't been too hot, I feel like programming-wise, there's been a lot of good stuff. Thank you, your boy. We got Uncle Dunk in the building. He says, good evening. I just turned on Raw and just my luck J is all over my screen. Yeet. Uncle Donk, that was just for you. He was like, my boy Uncle Donk's watching. I'll be here yeeting. Uncle Donk, thank you. He also says, so we ready for AJ on Dynamite? Oh, hell yeah.
It's in the ring.
So I don't know what to believe because I saw that whole Peter Rosenberg thing where he said that AJ told him that no, that's it or something like that. And like a lot of people, like some people are choosing to believe it, some people are choosing not to believe it. I don't really know, to be honest, what the situation is, but a girl can dream. Y'all know I've been trying to manifest being AJ in AEW so we can get a lot of those dream matches, but who knows? What if AJ decides to work behind the scenes in WWE? That was another thing I saw some people saying as a possibility. So I feel like, I mean, look, it's AJ Styles. Really, anything that he decides, he can kind of have whatever he wants. Thank you, Uncle Dunk. We got Misfit Wrestling Podcast. Thank you. Finally, some details on this. I was wondering what was going on while I was streaming. Misfit Wrestling Podcast says New Japan Pro Wrestling has announced the departure of Hiromu Takahashi. Takahashi's last appearance for New Japan will be new beginning on February 11th. Bro, that's like not that far from now. That's like a week away. It's faster than I had that I thought that you would be gone. Did they say if like what's going on? Like besides that, you think he'll pop up in AEW or something? Man, it doesn't really. Wow, Hiromu. By the way, who those of you if you haven't seen Hiromu Takahashi, he is incredibly entertaining to watch. Very fast-paced wrestler. So fun. Truly one of my favorites. I've only gotten to see him wrestle live a couple of times, and some of those were very, very phenomenal experiences. Thank you, Misfit Wrestling Podcast, for the details. We also got Cyclops is better than Wolverine, and we're back in 17 seconds from the commercial. He says, Gunther was just defending himself. Why are they booing? True, he was defending himself. You're right about that. Dragon Lee did go out there fully loaded to kick Gunther's ass. But to be fair, Gunther used a weapon, whereas Dragon Lee was fighting like a man with his fist. Thank you, Cyclops. We also got Randy Hayward who says, I told everyone Gunther was going to do that. Randy Hayward, you are now Nostradamus. Wrestling Nostradamus. Thank you, Randy. I'm glad that you were vindicated. We got McTaru here who says the way Braun acts is how Brock Lesnar doesn't listen to Paul Heyman back in the day. Hey, yeah, you're kind of right. Thank you for pulling up that parallel.
On the West Coast.
Thank you, McTaru. We got Dizzy Scraps here who says wrestler turned actor ranking. Ooh, that's good. For me, Batista 1, 2, I would say The Rock, and 3, I would say John Cena. Who else? Okay, here we go. The Bellas are coming out. Those are obviously like the top 3, so I love how no matter what, every crowd that the Bellas go into, there's always the fans that are like crying because the Bellas are there. It's kind of trippy seeing the Bellas together on WWE TV again. They're so loved by so many of the girlies. Like, look how many girlies are there in Bella Twins gear, crying because the Bella Twins are there. Look, the girls have always loved the Bella Twins. And I'll tell you what I think is a big piece of it, because it's what made me like the Bella Twins. What actually made me like the Bella Twins, like become a big fan, is 3 things, by the way.
who can be
The
credited
three
with
things
really
that made me like the
elevating
Bellas
women's division
is they have really
toward
fun
what it has become
personalities.
today.
Their podcasting personalities, their podcasting personalities, they're girls, and they know how to talk to like women and talk about things that women love to talk about.
Is that for the Eagles?
So they're
not
pretty
getting the Super Bowl
so they're
or for
pretty
us?
relatable on their podcast
I
and shows like that.
They're saying who? Oh, they're saying oh. Can you blame a girl for having good taste? I mean, Pro Bowl, baby. Okay, so I have to say, this is a very full circle moment. It's kind of crazy to think that the Bella twins haven't stood in this ring on Monday Night Raw in over 7 years.
Damn, 7 years? What?
Thank you.
That's kind of insane.
That's sweet.
I like her. That's
But you
sweet.
know, I have
That
to
was
say,
cute.
I've been seeing everything you all have been saying since the Royal Rumble, and I believe we are all on the same page, that we all are very happy that Brie Mode's back.
Yes, Brie. She's so cute.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's like probably at a loss for words, trying to decide what she's gonna say.
Thank you guys. It means so much. I'm so happy to be back. I'm finally home.
God, her abs are fantastic, Jesus
And
Christ.
I'm sure you're all wondering why come back now. And it's not because Nikki was getting her butt kicked every week and she needed me to save her. Wow, you're my tag partner, right? I know, I'm kidding. I love you. No, the reason why I came back is because Nikki and I, well, we're the original tag team.
So I guess they are going into
OGs,
the
and
tag
guess
team
what? The
division again.
is better than it's ever
And
been.
they've,
and
you know,
Nikki and
they could
I,
win the tag titles.
well, we want in.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they're going to win those tag titles.
It is time for the Bella Twins to go for the WWE
Yep, there it is.
Women's Tag Team
Oh, it's so
Championship.
happening.
That's right.
They're so going to do it. They're so going to strap the Bellas.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. So as I was
Bellas
saying, the
want
three
tag
things
team
that made me
gold.
like the Bellas was one, that they're very relatable on their podcasts and reality shows. Two, I like that when they exited WWE, that they still went out and they did all of these projects. They are business women, they're mothers, they kind of do just about it all. And that to me, like, kind of, like, they really earned my respect when I saw how much they like side hustle. But also number three is the personal interactions that I've had with the Bellas. I actually had a really great interaction a couple of years ago with Brie. This was like back in 2016, 2017. I met the Bella Twins, and I had told Brie that I was a big fan of her husband, Bryan Danielson. And I told her, like, you know, I used to watch him in PWG. I was such a big fan, blah, blah, blah. And she said to me that day, she said, I'm gonna mute the commercials. So I was telling Brie how much I'm a big fan of Bryan, right? And she told me that day, she said, you know, I'm going to tell Bryan about this. And I said, oh, okay, like, that's cool, right? And we took a picture, whatever. Then later on, like that day, I posted that picture of me and the Bella Twins on Instagram. And that day, she left a comment on my page and she said, hey, by the way, I told Bryan about our conversation. And I just remember thinking to myself, like, wait, what? Not only did she like go out of her way to actually say this, like to talk about it with Bryan, but also to like let me know that she did. Like, she didn't have to do any of that. And I just thought, oh shit, like she remembered a detail that she said she was going to do and she actually did, and then went back and told me that she did. And so that was like really, really cool of her to do. That's when I noticed her character as a person. And then afterwards, by the way, we're on a back to commercials.
The way she betrayed me and humiliated me.
Oh, the new Maxine.
Next week, I'm going to get in that ring and break her ankle.
Oh, now she's really displaying some, she's kind of being a little bit like Chad Gable in a way.
Now that's pure carnage. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
oh, it's that one guy. I was looking at him and I'm like, who's that one guy? I feel like I've seen him somewhere. Yeah, that's the guy who always takes off his shirt. I don't know his name. I forgot his name. But yeah, so that was my Bree story. And then I met them a couple of other times, and they're so fucking nice guys. And I have nothing but good things to say about my personal interactions with them. That's why I like the Bellas, for those 3 reasons. By the way, we got Tracy WV here, says future for the Bellas is AARP membership. Sorry. Wait. What's the AARP? Hold on. Which one's the AARP membership? Hold on. Is that the auto one? Oh, it's the American Association of Retired Persons. Oh, I was like, which one's that one? Is that the car one? I was thinking of AAA, the car company, or the towing people. I was like, wait, which one is this one, Tracy? We got Randy here who says AJ filed trademarks for his name and the P1 logo, AW. Yeah, that's the one thing when I saw that, I thought, oh, shit, there's a big chance he might go to AW. But also, it's not even just that, guys. Like, there's ways to make money by filing all those trademarks. Like, look at Sting. Like, look at what Sting did. He went on that convention tour. He did like I don't even know how many dates, like 35 plus signings, maybe 40 plus signings. I don't even know how many signings he did, but like, dude, Sting made bank. If you don't think that AJ would do something like that, or I would hope he would maybe do something like that, like a convention tour, because dude, like that's when you make money, man. Especially a name like that, like AJ Styles, on your own terms, being able to like keep more of the money, set your own price, things like that. I think that could be a possibility too, but I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. Thank you, Randy. We got Cyclops is better than Wolverine here. Says this music gives me a bad ear infection. You could look, but you can't touch.
Well, you're Mr. AAA.
You have no idea how many times I quote that song, by the way, all the time. You could look, but you can't touch. Like, okay, I will tell you when to use this quote, by the way. Let's say you got fries, and your girl didn't get fries, and you want to keep your own damn fries. You can say, you could look, but you can't touch, and vice versa, of course, because if she orders fries and you don't be touching her fries. That's the PG one, by the way.
On the Spanish language.
Man, thanks, Cyclops. So maybe that'll change your perspective on the song.
I like my couch.
So funny.
Well, that's where you call children anyway.
By the way, we got Taylor. What's up, Taylor? We got Tucker says you can make bank at cons. Dude, yes. If you are a legend, yes. And especially right now, coming right off of WWE when you're the hottest you've ever been. I mean, like, AJ's never going to lose that allure. But still, right now it's like peak. It's peak. Big G says Joey doesn't share food. John Harris says now I want fries. Oh my God. I haven't even told you guys my Cheesecake Factory story. Holy damn. I got a Cheesecake Factory story that I'm going to share right now in 40 seconds as the vision makes their way out there. So yesterday we celebrated, by the way, my grandparents' 52 years of being married, their 52nd wedding anniversary. Yes, my grandparents have been together for 52 years. Insane. I asked my grandma, by the way, about what the secret to a 52-year marriage is, and according to her, it's patience. So take that for what you will. But anyways, I convinced everybody that was there, ordered different desserts and different flavors of cheesecake so that I could try them all. So I tried 6 desserts yesterday, and it was glorious. And I tried them all. I ranked them. It was amazing. And I will tell you that the best things that I tried yesterday was the number one. The number one was the banana cheesecake, the banana and cream cheesecake. Fantastic. The second one was the dulce de leche cheesecake. Fantastic. I tried the Oreo cheesecake. Amazing. I tried the white chocolate raspberry truffle cheesecake. Amazing too. I tried the apple crisp amazing. And I tried the strawberries and cream, amazing. But the number one was the banana one, bananas and cream cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory was lit. So anyways, I hope you guys remember that the next time you go to the Cheesecake Factory. Thank you so much, Nick Blues. Yeah, I can't believe that. Yeah, 52 years. Thank you, Randy. Says that doesn't happen in this day and age. Wow, claps for your grandparents. I know. I'm really happy that they've been blessed to have those years. All right, here we go. Bronson versus Penta. This should be fun. These are my two faves, so this is like picking between your children here. I can't pick. Whoever wins, I'm happy. Go wrestling. Okay, Daron says, yes, married 14 years. Definitely got to be able to not let the little things get to you. Oh, trust me. And those little things, they can get to you. You got to have patience.
After being eliminated.
You got to have patience.
Rumble in less than 10 minutes by the returning LA Knight.
Jackson says, he's really finally getting a hair at Grand Slam Australia next Saturday. Your dream is about to become a reality gift. This feels like a Valentine's Day gift for me. Very excited. Also glad that it's happening on Grand Slam because I was actually planning on watching that.
Got involved in Braun Breaker's World Championship match against CM Punk.
Larice, you guys don't have Cheesecake Factories in Ohio?
Penta collapses.
Wait, is Cheesecake Factory I've seen in different places. I have
eliminated by
there's got to be one in Ohio,
he was
right?
the Iron Man in last year's matchup.
Or is it just like a West Coast thing?
Truly star-making performance, much like we mentioned regarding Javon Evans this year. Penta has since become a fan favorite in WWE. Unfortunately, fan support doesn't necessarily give you the power to get past someone as brutal and dangerous as Big Bronson Reed.
Reed in a foul mood, especially after what happened earlier tonight with the attack by LA Knight. 330-pound Oscilla taken down by Penta.
In the blink of the eye, Penta can turn the tides of any matchup.
Okay, so it seems like you got them spread around.
Yeah, Penta went for that spring.
So they are everywhere. I guess
able to
some places probably don't have that many.
Comes Penta over the top.
Ooh, nice. Penta flew. Okay, so it seems like there's some more in certain states than there are in others.
I mean, after what the division has been through, we'll get into this in a moment. They can ill afford a loss to Penta here.
Sniper here says, I'd love to have a UK. I'd love the UK to have a Cheesecake Factory. Oh, dude. You know, I forgot someone told me that because I'm not sure how many of you guys watch The Big Bang Theory here, but that's Penny's job, as she works at the Cheesecake Factory. So I was told by somebody that they were like super excited to go to the Cheesecake Factory. They were from another country, and they were really excited about going to the Cheesecake Factory because like they knew about it from The Big Bang Theory. And I was like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. Like, they were really excited about it. The Cheesecake Factory.
Bronson Reed in the middle of a match. You got Logan Paul trying to incite a riot here in Philadelphia. And who knows what Austin Theory's thinking.
Alrighty.
Remember, he's the one who started this whole hooded man phenomenon.
We got Uncle Doug here who says, yeah, I heard the CAA makes great vehicles. Step aside, Honda and Toyota.
And he has not left that spot on the steps.
Thank you, Uncle Doug. We got Tracy here who says, I like the Bellas as ambassadors, managers, not tag teams.
Is a god in this town. This is where
he's about to chop the titty. Chop the titty. Oh, never mind. Legend. He did not chop the titty.
And Heyman looks disheveled. He looks concerned.
Yeah,
well, I mean, everything's just
Bellas,
like over the past
I'm not gonna lie and sit here and be like, oh yeah, they're great when it comes to like wrestling. Like I think a lot of people have, surpassed them, but they still bring something different to the table. They're very popular with the girlies. I know that a lot of people hate the Bellas, so I have to make sure I emphasize who they're popular with. Because they do get a lot of hate, like a lot of hate.
I was just about to say, borderline stoic.
They do handle the hate gracefully, though. I don't think I've ever seen them like go off on people.
Look at
not that I've seen. Thank you, Tracy. We got Cyclops here who says he's out here promoting the sin of gluttony. Hey man, you know how many times I watch these damn dessert shows and I get so jealous of those judges. And I get so mad that I'm not one of the judges. So yesterday I got to live out my dream at the Cheesecake Factory.
Bronson fully aware of
Thank you,
that.
Cyclops.
Would love to be the man to take Penta's mask.
Back in
front of the
52 seconds.
WWE fans.
Well, not only that, I think Reed and the rest of the division would like to make an example of Penta tonight.
You're absolutely right. Much like Gunther did to Dragon Lee.
Yeah, Ruben here says it's my favorite show, The Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon. I love both of those shows, even Young Sheldon. You know which one I watch now, Ruben? If you haven't seen it, it's the spinoff from Young Sheldon. It's Mindy's and
Adam Pearce is the man.
Mindy and Georgie's first year of marriage, or their first marriage, whatever. Mindy and Georgie, it's the brother in Young Sheldon. He has a spinoff. I love it. It's so cute.
I'm not saying Pierce definitely knows.
Yeah, you should check it out. If you like Young Sheldon, I think you'll like that one too. Thanks, Ruben. The sniper here says that's how I know about the Cheesecake Factory through Big Bang Theory.
mentioned it moments ago. This has been a very
that is so funny.
Affair thus far.
We got Ray here who says Cheesecake is one of the best. Been there many times. Used to live across the street from one. Oh, I don't think I'd be able to live across the street from the Cheesecake Factory.
Just a fantastic display of the power possessed by Big Bronson Reed, who's been able to keep the match pace methodical.
All right, we're back from commercial break.
Down prior to this one. There we go.
Oh, that'll stop him in his tracks.
Let's stop a 747 in its tracks.
Yeah, Anthony, Georgie, and Mandy's first marriage. Yeah, it's a cute show. I'm all caught up with all the episodes.
Just slamming Penta.
Andrew says, I love the non-wrestling discussions in the chat. People always do, all the time. Like, no matter what we talk about in any podcast, whatever the side conversation is, that's the one that'll get the most comments from people. Oh, and the sniper watched the show. Yeah. Says that Mandy and Georgie's a great show.
Looking on it ringside. Paul Heyman's got to become a good. Look at the pounding down on Penta.
Ooh, Ben Grimm says Bellas were totally mean on the first season of Total Divas. They were trying to sabotage the other girls. I didn't watch them on. I didn't really watch Total Divas, so I'm sorry. I only watched like clips.
330 pounds.
Yeah, Adrian, there is the other spinoff.
Penta's practically been rendered offensively.
Yay, Ken says he loved the Big Bang Theory. Oh, I've always been a fan of the Big Bang Theory. That show gets a lot of hate, too.
Fighting back.
I enjoy the hell out of it.
Once again, Reed with the big stomp. And it's almost like
oh my God!
It's almost like the vision is.
Man, this crowd stinks, guys.
Penta tonight.
I think it's the crowd because I'm liking what they're putting on the show today.
Mocking Penta.
I really feel like they have a lot of good stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Just to reference the point you attempted to make before the opening bell, the vision has been present.
So I caught like maybe 30 minutes of Wonder Man.
Hook of the leg. And an air fall.
Keith Duran says, any plans for Valentine's Day? Yes, I will be here watching AEW Grand Slam Australia. Those are my plans.
A bit more animated at ringside. Barking at Bronson Reed. Tell him to wipe out Penta.
Adrian says that Philly's usually a good crowd too. Yeah, Philly's usually those crowds that like to take over the show. This time they're like not doing anything. Rudio, I never saw John Cena's best. Wait, which I saw like his
elbow drop,
like the whole making her sign a contract. I saw some of the clips where he's like really rigid, like very, very strict in how he likes things to be done. I've seen those kinds of things.
Had a great deal of success under the guidance of Heyman as a member of ECW, arguably the best run of his career. Reed would love to follow in those footsteps.
Jason says, I think the show has been horrible. Most things happen backstage. Really? I've actually been liking today's show.
Penta with an opening. Now Penta taking the fight to Bronson Reed.
All right. Okay. Finally, it's picking up a little bit.
It had practically no effect on Reed.
That did. Sling blade by Penta.
Got to chop the big man down.
Nice DDT. Cover by Penta. Reed's got a kick out at 2.
Take another look at the athleticism of Penta. Springboard tornado DDT. Took down Ozilla for about 2.5.
We got your boy KJ here who says, I'm a big fan of Penta. He should be a mid-card champ real soon. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know when they're going to finally get to that. I always thought that Penta, originally thought that Penta was going to defeat Dominic or either the next championship or the IC title. I thought that was the direction they were going to go a while back.
Look at the power of Big Bronson Reed. Greetings from the Black Forest.
Crazy C says, Valentine's Day, you're going to be here instead of with your hubby. We've been together for a very long time. Very, very long time. A very, very long time. We don't celebrate necessarily like on the day of anymore. We celebrate like different days. It's really just depending on our schedule. But it's not like, oh, a must. Like we have to go out on the 14th. No. No. Like when we first started dating, yeah. Oh, nice. That was a cool. That was a cool. Especially because Bronson Reed's so big. Like obviously when you first start dating, it's like, okay, yeah, you have to take me out on the 14th. But once you're like really deep into it, it's not really that big of a deal. It's just like as long as he doesn't forget and does something, it's all good. Like as long as you both have a date that you both agree upon, it's all good. No big deal. Yeah, infamous DJ says grown folks love. Exactly, grown folks love right there.
Referee got caught in the crossfire.
Like now, if he were to not acknowledge it at all, then I'd be pissed. I'd be like, bro, what the fuck? You got a wife? Then I'd be mad.
And takes out Theory and Paul.
But yeah, he hasn't missed one.
I understand why Penta would do that, but he
got doubles here. It says W showed my opinion that Oba segment was awesome. It was awesome for Oba. Not for the War Raiders though. Not for them. Rube says taking the kids to Knott's for Valentine's. Hey, I love Knott's. I always have a good time in Knott's.
Reed up top.
Tsunami on Penta. Dude, I swear, Penta's taken like 100 tsunamis in the last like 30 days. I swear, I feel like I've seen Penta take the most tsunamis out of anybody recently. Adrian says, you know, a relationship is successful when Valentine's Day is not a big deal at some point. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I guess Reed can do whatever the hell he wants to do, including using a steel chair.
Corporate Gohan says Penta's ribs are elastic at this point.
LA Knight's back.
LA Knight's been popping up like a bunch of times to attack the Vision.
LA Knight with another hit and run attack on the Vision, this time on Big Bronson Reed.
Theory and Logan giving chase, the megastar hightailing it out.
Zach, please making me feel bad about myself because I'm single. Don't feel bad about being single.
And Heyman is irate. He's screaming at the official. Heyman's going to have a coronary.
I get it, though. When I was, like, single for Valentine's, I did feel a little sad. But, nah, man. Like, think about it this way. Oh, shit, he got counted out. Look at Paul. Look at Paul. Think about it this way, Zachary. There are people that are celebrating Valentine's or going out, having a great time, and they probably aren't even happy together. You know, you can't, just because people are together doesn't mean they're happy. So, like, you could be happy and you're just you. Plus, like, yeah, no, you can have the best time, like, by yourself doing your own thing. So, yeah, don't feel bad about that.
Well, here we see Penta trying to take out the Vision.
We got Kev here says, wow, that was a good match. Just let Penta pin him for the win. They weren't going to do that for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't have an answer for you. I wish they did too.
Neutralize Theory and Logan Paul. Bronson Reed with an earth-shaking tsunami.
We got a lug nuts here. Says, Denise, could the masked man beat LA Knight? Maybe. But the guy looked so tiny. He didn't look like LA Knight's body.
BFT rocking the world of Big Bronson Reed.
We got Clown here. Says, me and the wife decided a long time ago that we are supposed to love each other every day, not on a fictional holiday designed to sell flowers and greeting cards. See? You see? Everybody makes their own rules for their own relationships. Oh, Zachary says, Denise, I'm joking. I'm really not feeling bad. Okay, just making sure, bro. I didn't want you to jump off a ledge. Just making sure.
The injured ankle of the champion.
Hey, what's up? We got Frank in the building. Right on time. Right on time for the Philly Street fight.
Come get it! Stephanie! I will not finish until I get you in that ring one-on-one. And I will take that Women's World Championship. Make the match!
Raquel won this, and I won Raquel.
Well, if you want to fight, you came to the right spot. Stephanie, if I care, you defend that Women's World Championship against Raquel Rodriguez in a Philadelphia street fight.
Raquel and Stephanie. No rules in a street fight for the Women's World Championship.
I'm excited for the street fight. I want to see Stephanie pull out some like fun tricks and stuff.
Well, Liv Morgan.
What does her shirt say? Girls love Dominic. Does it say hot girls love Dominic Mysterio? Stop it.
Next.
If that's what that says, they gotta sell that t-shirt if they're not already. Yeah, by the way, James, yes, Liv does look amazing. Amazing. All right, we're on a commercial break.
I'm joined by
Grande
Grande
Americano.
And Los Americanos. Grande, I want to start off with you. Earlier on tonight, you were in complete control of Javon Evans. That is until, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, the original El Grande Americano marches down.
You know how we had the OTC?
You lose the match.
We're going to have
the... please, on what took place.
OEGA.
Primero, como siempre, quiero preguntar, ¿cuántos de mis paisanos, cuántos mexicanos tenemos aquí esta noche?
Okay, there's a few in there. There's a few in there. Someone yelled cabrón.
Extraño mucho a México, mi gente. No mames, güey.
It still trips me out, guys, that Ludwig speaks Spanish like this. I don't think I'll ever get over it.
Nada. You people have no respect, güey.
Nada.
Cheer to support this imposter, this fraud. The Mexican people would never, ever support this imposter. The Mexican people, they love, they admire los americanos. Y the real, el grande americano, eh. Long live the real Grande Americano.
I can't believe this is a thing, guys. We're really going to get the real one versus the original versus the one we have now.
Americanos. Viva Mexico, cabrones! Since you just called this luchador falso, this pinche chaparro americano, the original, let me tell you something. There is only one El Grande Americano. There is only one leyenda de lucha libre, mi gente.
We got Jonathan here says, I want them to wrestle in AAA.
Yo soy El Grande Americano. El único, El Grande Americano. And we will prove that not only to the entire world, but especially to mi gente in Mexico.
Hey, we got Roberto Ostana, who's here with us. He says, Denise, I don't show up on Mondays, but you might be right about AJ Styles wrestling in AEW this year. And SRS laughed at you for saying that. He did. He laughed in my face when I predicted that in our predictions video. He laughed in my face. And if it happens, like my crazy prediction could come true. Think about that. And I predicted that at the end of last year. Now, I did go a step ahead, and I said that he wins AEW Championship, too. So now if that really happens, then, woo-wee, that'd be so
joining
crazy.
Us tonight, a world champion
Thank
of
you so much,
shirtlessness,
Roberto, and nice to see you,
Kreischer's
man.
in the house.
When Bert's daughters were accepted
Oh
to
my
an elite
gosh.
private boarding school, the
All right,
shirtless
guys,
party
I'm gonna
legend
go
and
to a
stand-up
potty
comedian
break.
moves his family to
Enjoy
Beverly
naked
Hills,
Burt
the
Kreischer.
down-to-earth
I'll be
Kreischer
right back.
struggling
Give me
to adjust to the
30
new
seconds.
high-class
Enjoy,
world as Bert's
enjoy
lack
the
of filter
Raw.
hilariously gets him into trouble each episode. Free Bert is streaming now only on Netflix. Oh my God! Oh, the double champion is back!
Please welcome the Triple A Mega WWE Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio!
El más sucio de los sucios, Michael Cole, the dirtiest of the dirty, the Intercontinental and Mega Campeon. Welcome back, Dom.
He obviously didn't shave.
Do you have any idea the effect Dom's facial hair has on the opposite sex? Hell, the same sex people around the world. No one can get enough Dirty Dom. Those glasses are Dahmer chic.
Are you kidding me, guys? I literally came back and Dominic's here. What? Yo, Dominic has longer hair than me. Oh my God, his mustache is huge. It's like, shoo. That's so funny. I was expecting to come back and I thought Stephanie and Raquel were going to be next. And I'm like, wait, no, that's Dominic Mysterio.
That I came back.
That's crazy.
And was willing to show up to a place like Philly.
Wow.
I
was not expecting this today.
And to introduce
the
winner
chicken tendies for everybody.
2026
Oh, and he's out here bringing out Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan.
Dude, Dom looks more Dominic Mysterio than ever. You know what I'm saying? Dominic looks more Dominic than ever. We should have known when she was wearing that shirt that he would be there.
Entered the women's Royal Rumble at number 15. She lasted.
Dominic definitely has longer hair than me. Oh my
50
gosh.
seconds.
It's so naricita,
Don't you just love Michael Cole?
Yo, I kind of miss seeing Liv and Dominic flirted up on the screen. Feel like it's been such a long time since we've seen them really go at it. But yeah, they definitely got to style that t-shirt, by the way. That t-shirt, I can see so many of the girlies wanting that one. Also, very happy for Liv, by the way. We're very happy to see her win the Royal Rumble. Now she's back in the glory.
I know. Well, thank you so much, Daddy.
Everyone says, get the tag.
We are so lucky
Hey,
to have you
Liv.
back.
Yeah, she looks a gazillion bucks.
However, you are now in the presence of the greatest Royal Rumble winner of all time. I'm sure you guys are really curious as to who am I going to pick as my opponent for WrestleMania.
Someone has a sign that says, why wasn't Kit Wilson in the Rumble? Dude, I was wondering the same thing. I thought he was going to be in the Rumble.
And I really don't want to rush it. In fact, I think I'm even going to go to SmackDown this week.
Oh, nice. Okay, so Liv will be making a SmackDown appearance.
One thing that I do know for sure is that tonight we crown a brand new Women's World Champion.
What if that doesn't happen? We'll see.
Oh, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a very warm welcome to my best friend
my sister.
I don't know.
The talented.
I don't know. I don't know about any of that. She's out here hyping her up after she eliminated her from the Royal Rumble. Get out of here. I'm not buying that. I am not buying that whatsoever. Oh, she's got the big sexy shirt now. That's amazing. We got female big sexy. By the way, we got Henry Kiernan who says Dom is back. Hell yeah. We got a Quick Dog. What's up, Quick Dog? Says Dom is out here looking like Chico Che. Oh my God. I can't believe he does actually. Jesus Christ. He does. Oh my God. Yo, all he needs is like the overalls and the glasses, and he so would. Thank you, Quick Doc, for sending this in.
Hermanita. Yeah. Thank you so much. I mean, it has been an amazing week for the Judgment Day. But you know what? I feel like we've been celebrating your big victory all weekend, but we haven't addressed something else.
Yeah, finally. I've been wondering when this is going to come up.
Well, why did you eliminate me?
Yeah, there we go. That's what I was wondering.
Sister, it is not like that. Raquel,
it's not like that, sister.
I know you better than anyone else in this world. And if there's one thing I know about you, you are not a selfish person. You're not. You're just not. You have a title opportunity, and now I have a title opportunity. The more the merrier, right? Because
I don't know about that, Liv. I don't know about that.
Yes. She's so right. You're so right. A win for one is a win for all. But tonight, stay in the back.
Ooh, that's a little nasty.
It's just
See, I told you, like, they are gonna break apart.
When I beat
It's gotta be
Stephanie
the
Begier
end
tonight, all on my own, that much sweeter. Because then I will become your women's world champion on my own.
Steve, I will. I'm gonna announce it on Wednesday.
Get it?
Oh, sorry, Steve. I was trying to squeeze that in before but then the promo ended. Yes, so Steve, I will be announcing a guest for my LA show as well. And I also announced a guest for the WrestleMania show. I'll promote all of that in the next commercial break. Thank you, Steve. I really hope they let them have fun with this one. I hope they don't cut it short. I hope they give them a good amount of time. I hope they have some creative spots. So let's see what we got here.
La Primera defends the title in a Philly street fight.
Oh, it's up next. Here we go. Yeah. Hey, you're right. Stephanie did get new music. You're right. Oh my God. Yeah, she did. It's fine, I guess. It just doesn't have that instant sound that we're used to. But then again, we get used to certain things.
Really with a score to settle against a woman who's been a thorn in her side for
This
many
sounds-
weeks, Raquel Rodriguez.
I guess it's all right.
By an ankle injury. It was exacerbated by the attack from Raquel Rodriguez.
Sounds a little mean, right? Doesn't it?
Raquel has a chance to
Little
take
meaner.
her pound of flesh tonight in a Philly street fight. Not to mention the fact that Stephanie fully aware that Liv Morgan's going to be keeping a close eye on this one. Should Stephanie be able to retain, she could be in the crosshairs for the Royal Rumble winner.
We got let's see.
And while we're talking about Royal Rumble winners, Cole, Roman Reigns still to
TNXT,
come
the
tonight.
Rogue
Do you
says
think
it might
he's
be a
gonna
slower
call his shot?
version. I
We'll
don't
find out,
know.
aren't we? The
We got
OTC
Armando here
back
says
in
this
the
song
house.
isn't better without happened.
But what an opportunity
I know. I
for
don't know.
Raquel
I don't know
Rodriguez
what
tonight.
or why they decided to change her music, but makes me kind of nervous though.
I think the
Because
Philly
I'm
street
still
fight
hoping that
rules are
she
gonna
stays
favor
with the
Raquel.
championship. I'm hoping she stays champion till
Hard to
WrestleMania.
disagree
But
with your assessment
oh,
of the
look, right when I
situation, but
said it, they
believe
showed
La
her
Primera is so
at the
talented, she
WrestleMania
could be able
logo.
to neutralize
I
whatever
mean, I
Raquel
don't
can
know,
throw at her.
but look, I'm still hoping for it, and I don't know why, but the music change scares me a little bit. I don't know if it's making me nervous. Like, why is her music change making me feel like she's gonna lose the championship? Why? That doesn't really make sense because those two things should not correlate. But I don't know why that's giving me the, it's like a little red flag to me. Who knows? I don't know. All right, let me mute the commercials. And we're back in 45 seconds. BTW, I do want to go ahead and let you guys know that I did announce, by the way, that Shotzi is going to be the official guest for my Circa show in Las Vegas. I'm so excited to have Shotzi there. This is for the April 17th show, 12 noon at the Circa as part of Las Vegas WrestleMania weekend, Circa Mania. That's the one that you get your tickets over at DeniseLiveshow.com. And I really hope that if you guys haven't decided whether or not you're going to go and if you're going to be there in Las Vegas, I really, really hope you guys come and check out the show. I can't wait to meet so many of you all, especially since it is during the biggest week in wrestling. And look, right now you're seeing the Las Vegas Strip. I'm going to be there at the Circa Resort and Casino. Shotzi will be my guest amongst other guests that I will have. I mentioned Reg is going to be there as well. So obviously people from the podcast, Chinadu is going to be there too. But in terms of the main guest, that is going to be Shotzi Blackheart. So very, very happy that she agreed to appear on the show. It's going to be so much fun. Make sure you guys go to DeniseLiveshow.com. The QR code is right there. All you got to do is scan the QR code, or you guys can type in DeniseLiveshow.com, or you can click on the link in the description box below. All right, let me get the audio back since the match is starting.
Is a Philly Street Fight.
All right, team.
And it's for the Women's World Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, representing the Judgment Day, Raquel Rodriguez. And her opponent from San Fernando, Chile, she is the Women's World Champion, Stephanie.
All right, everyone's like, put in your thoughts here. Let's see. We got an audio kid that says, to your point, team, music change does tend to lead to chaos, at least lately. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of nervous about it. Again, like, it shouldn't correlate, but it's just giving me a bad feeling. And I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be sad if they do take the title off of Stephanie. And if they do, I'm going to have some thoughts about this. I love Raquel. I'm rooting for Raquel, too, to have some great moments. But if this is the end of Stephanie's run, then I'm going to feel like they did not maximize on the opportunity that is Stephanie McKay.
Raquel right now is firing on all cylinders. She's finally become who we always expected her to be. She had an incredible Royal Rumble match lasting over 35 minutes.
Keith Ferron predicts title change due to interference.
With a bad attitude.
Who knows? What if Liv Morgan comes out and screws her? That could also happen too.
Ankle is faring here.
Yeah, exactly. Dragon Knight says they did nothing with Stephanie. Exactly. That's why I'm going to be like a little bummed out. Thank you. Ray Spears says he agrees.
On the other hand, you've got Vaquer, who has this quiet.
Yes, Tony Robin will be on tonight with us. Aquatic says, you think Liv's turning tonight? Yes, absolutely. The way that she was like really saying, oh yeah, this is my best friend and she's so amazing. And all the ways in which she complimented Raquel. And then Raquel gave her attitude back. And then also the elimination at Rumble. I feel like she should turn tonight.
Remember a couple of years ago.
We got Frank here who says, La Primera, my dark queen. Let's step and go, Stephanie.
Hit a kick out.
I love that. My dark queen.
Raquel is rolling here. First, we see this brutal clothesline that takes.
We got Rowdy the Cat says, I want to root for Raquel because she's from my area, but I love Stephanie. I'm conflicted.
And now Stephanie.
Yeah, like I said, this is like the closest Raquel has ever been to being world champion.
Never thought I'd say that.
At least that I can remember.
Super kick under the chin. And this is what makes
we got Mike Parker Collects who says, I doubt Stephanie is losing, if only because stay in the back never ends well. Exactly. It never does. that usually means the person's going to come out and screw that person. Yeah.
This is Stephanie's
Thank
first
you,
ever
Mike.
street fight in WWE. Oh my God! Delivering a knee.
All right, we got to bring some
Raquel.
weapons in here, guys. I think it's weapon
What stood out
time.
to me
Let's
during
go
her
out.
entrance was the
Go
amount of
out and
time
bring some
Stephanie
weapons
spent
in.
staring
And
at
spice
the
it up.
WrestleMania sign. She
Cyclops
would
here
love
says Raquel gets the
to head to Las
nice.
Vegas to
Says
defend her
Raquel
gold,
gets the
but
pop
fully understands
of a
that
man
this
painting a
stretch,
wall,
the
no
road
pop.
to WrestleMania for a champion.
Yeah, that's
is
why I'm like,
arguably
dude,
the
there's still
hardest
so much
situation a
more
superstar
that
can
can be
encounter.
done with Stephanie.
Liv Morgan, the
Really,
Royal
like,
Rumble
I really
winner,
wish they would have put her in
waiting to make
feuds
her
with
decision on whether
Io,
she
with
faces
Rhea,
the
with
world
more
champion
of
from
like
Raw
those.
or the
I know Nikki Bella is a
WWE
big
champion
name,
from SmackDown.
but
Currently, Jade
that's not
Cargill.
the same
Taking
kind
a
of competitor that you
bold woman
thought
to
Stephanie was
step
going to
up
be
and
working
challenge the
with.
Storm. And again, there's no rush to get
So
your opponent
I
back in
do
the
want
ring.
to
You can do
see
as much
Stephanie
damage
in
as
there
you
with
want
some more
outside, 'cause
big
there are no
players.
countouts, no disqualifications.
Thank you, Cyclops. All right, here we go. Finally, some weapons.
La Primera.
Some weapons.
Get the table.
Some weapons.
Weapon coming into play tonight. Raquel. Stephanie took a bit too much time setting the table up, and Raquel Rodriguez bulldozing.
Hey, what's up, Joseph Corrado? Thank you for being here, bro. I am enjoying the show. Tracy says Twitter's losing it about Stephanie's name. Oh, I bet. It sounds generic. Like, it's fine, but it's not.
She more than compensates for in Raw.
It doesn't
brute
stand
strength.
out.
Sometimes that's all that matters. Stephanie now perched on the steps.
Oh, damn.
Hurricane Rana and Raquel.
Oh,
just
shit, she's going to the table first.
Oh, my God. Set her to a table.
By
Raquel
the way, we got-
Rodriguez in control. Can she win the world title?
We got a Taj Simpson. Hey, Taj. He says, hey, Denise, back from Saudi Arabia. Dude, hey, I'm glad that you had safe travels. He says,
Well, the
saw
champion,
you
Stephanie
ESI
McCarron,
interview,
made a
and while
critical
watching it,
error
I
when
also
she
thought
brought
ESI
the table out
told me she
earlier
loved
on.
doing that
Raquel
interview with you.
Rodriguez overpowering
What,
the
Taj?
champion, and
How'd
now
you
in
see
complete
Io
control.
Sky? Did you get to meet her at the signings? How did that happen?
Rodriguez now.
Let me know the deets, Taj. Also, I hope you had a good time too, by the way. And thank you so much for sending this in. Very, very surprising, honestly. Very surprising. Thank you, Taj.
Encouraged even, and look at Rodriguez just
Very cool, very
stomping on
cool.
the injured foot and ankle.
Oh shit! Wait, she's
The
dragging
official
her with the
Eddie Reyes
chain.
only really has to do one thing. Count of 3 counts.
Oh Jesus!
Or
That
tap out.
she wrapped that chain around her ankle. That was her. And just like
Raquel
smashed
having her
it
way.
across
This has
the
been a
barricade.
different
That's been the
Raquel
best spot,
Rodriguez
and
the
it
past
happened during the
couple of
commercial
months.
break. So I want to
Confidence
make
has
sure to
made
tell you all
all
that
the
it happened.
difference.
For those who can't see.
Again, it's been like watching, for lack of a better example, a lion grow into a lioness. And again, remember what she's attacking here.
We got
Corey,
the sniper here.
already
Says, I think
injured
Stephanie's
ankle of
secretly
Stephanie
injured and
McCarron.
she will be
That
ridden
cost
off
her a
TV
number
tonight.
of weeks of
I don't
action.
think
She was in
so.
a
I
walking
think she's.
boot only a
I just
couple
think
of
they don't
weeks
know
ago.
how to book Stephanie like a
Raquel
champion.
certainly did her
I just think that
homework.
they feel like
Preparing for
maybe
this
because
one.
of the language
There's the
barrier,
fighting
they probably
spirit of
don't
the
know how to
women's
go
world
about it
champion
with
on
Stephanie.
display.
That's all I
Raquel
can.
with a
That's
headbutt.
all I can think of. To be real with you. Yeah, Dragon Knight says we missing the good stuff. Honestly, that's been the best part of the match so far, was her wrapping that chain around her. But now Raquel's basically just chopping, not chopping, but she was hitting Stephanie on the back.
Kind of contest for a reason, especially when you're in there against someone the.
Hey, we also got Deron Kincaid who just joined the stream. Also, shout out to Brian M.
Oh,
Jesus.
I think we're gonna have to see something different.
Raquel
from Bakar
just
tonight.
like
Stephanie, we know a
got
master in-ring
Stephanie's
technician.
body
Does
and rammed her head into the ring apron. Looks pretty brutal.
Oh my God, the bend and
Oh
break the
man,
rules.
she's really
Trying to
going
break the
after that
ankles, what she's
ankle with
trying
that
to do.
chain. Like really going after it. So that's gonna play a role in Stephanie's performance here today. Is that she's really going after that
having her way
ankle.
with the champion. And if you're Stephanie Bakar, the smile on the
We
face
got the
of
sniper here
Rodriguez,
because I really
the
do want Raquel to
absolutely
win. I think she
soul-crushing.
really deserves
It's
it.
one thing to be physically beaten in a matchup.
Oh
It's
no!
another to be
Okay, we're
dominated
back in
and
24
laughed at by
seconds,
your
and right now she's
challenger.
got
Look, she's
Stephanie in a
that bad
nasty
ankle
position.
pinned between the steps and the
Yeah.
ring post. Stephanie
He's
trying to
literally
fight out of this
cuffed her in.
situation.
In between the ring post and the steel steps.
And a desperate champion fighting to retain.
All right, we're back in 4 seconds. 4 seconds. Hey, what's up, David Bird? I watched the match because I changed my virtual location. I changed my virtual location to the United Kingdom, and Netflix doesn't show ads in the United Kingdom. So that's how I kind of get away with that.
Inflicting damage on the injured.
We got a DHY, Ravi's here, who says, like this episode so far. I do too. I just wish the crowd was better. That's been my biggest criticism, to be honest.
No disqualifications, no countouts. Now to that steel chair. Stephanie McCare just averted disaster. And now Stephanie with a kendo stick.
Nice. Okay, now she's just getting set. Now Stephanie's finally getting some shots in, getting some revenge in on Raquel.
After their offseason, the Phillies could use Vaquero the way she
got Van the Man says, I don't think the street fight's Stephanie's thing. Well, she's been basically getting beat up. She's been getting beat up the whole time. So
Raquel just ripped the hood off her announce table and nearly took the head off the world champion.
Sniper says this crowd will pop for Reigns. Yeah, that's probably about it. They're probably just waiting for Roman.
Oh, no. Stephanie, hang on. It looked like Raquel was going to go for a Tejana bomb.
Yeah, Ryan says, feels weird to say that a Philly crowd has been shit. Exactly. It is weird.
Look at this power.
Oh.
Champion face.
Yeah, Raquel's been kicking Stephanie's ass in this match. I don't like it. I do not like it.
Performance by Rodriguez here. Rodriguez for the championship. Is it enough? And a kick out by Stephanie somehow.
Look at her. She can't take no more.
Sounds so quiet, doesn't it? Like if I don't talk and you guys just listen to the crowd, it's so quiet. You know, like it's weird.
Offensive onslaught.
When the crowd's quiet, I feel like I have to talk more. Like it's so quiet.
That was fortuitous.
Yeah,
both women.
The chair
Raquel
foul.
Rodriguez is lucky that chair went flying.
Don't worry, she got a kendo
stick in hand.
Yeah, Louise Johnson says it's very quiet. I know, I should whisper. I feel like we gotta whisper.
The challenger manages
That's the kind
to
of mood
do
we're
so.
setting.
Not a lot of height on the belly to back suplex, but the impact very
Rudio says
effective.
ASMR Denise. I know.
Devil's kiss time.
Okay, but let's see if she can do it
Maybe
because she's
not.
hurt.
Look at Raquel.
No. Oh wait, Raquel
Just
countered.
powering up. Raquel. Oh wow. The champion.
Yeah, I think because Raquel's been dominating,
and a kick by
she's
Stephanie.
gonna basically
Collapses
almost
into
get the
cover.
win. But then
And
Liv
Raquel
will
gets
go
the
out
shoulder
there and
up at
basically
2.
screw her, is what I'm thinking will happen here.
Kudos to Vaquer for hanging in this fight. But this has been an onslaught from the challenger, Rodriguez.
We got a Brian
make the
Stetcher here who
most of
says
this
the crowd is waiting for
opportunity.
Roman and CM Punk. We also got a Mike Parker Collects here who says that Philly crowds are tough to please going way back. Right, but they're usually a little rowdy where they, if they don't like something, they'll let you know. They're not even doing that. They just chanted something right now, but I didn't hear what it was.
With a garbage can to the face. Into the cover to win the women's world title. Stacks up
Aiden
Stephanie,
Cossack
who
says
kicks it
Denise
too.
capturing the wrestling ASMR audience.
Raquel cannot allow herself to get frustrated. This
So
is what
funny.
she needs to do. Continue
Oh no,
to
I saw a
pour
couple
on
of
the
people saying
punishment.
this. Says I'm wearing headphones and I can hear the ref give instructions. I saw somebody else saying that earlier.
Introducing
I haven't been
several
able to
steel
hear it,
chairs.
but I did lower the volume a little bit.
More chairs being
Oh, it was a
dumped
Let's
into the
Go
ring by
Eagles
Rodriguez.
chant.
The chairs don't
Oh
always
no,
cooperate.
that's not good. No wonder I was like, what are they chanting? It seems so random.
Taking a page out of
But-
the great Terry Funk's book, loading the ring with chairs. And Stephanie went for a crossbody, picked out of the air by Raquel. All the way slam onto
I
the
think
chairs.
I don't know.
La Primera's spine racked with pain.
I was gonna say that the
Rodriguez
reactions
could
to
be
this match
closing
is
in
very
on
telling,
her
but
first world
at the
title.
same time, it's not because this crowd has been weird the whole night. If it was a different crowd, then I would
Look at that corkscrew.
say it was very
Batter
telling. But
bomb, and out of
this
the way
crowd's
goes
kind of
Stephanie.
like making me second guess my
And Raquel landed on the
assumption.
chairs. And now Stephanie McCare looking for the devil's kiss.
Okay, let's see if she can do it. Oh, Anna on the chair.
On the
oh, no.
steel.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sorry, Raquel. Rip.
Now rolling out. Raquel is out of it. I don't think the champ's done yet, Cole.
Oh, she's going for it on the steel steps now. Okay.
Steel steps.
Oh, my God. Poor Raquel.
Well, that may have turned Raquel's lights out.
Okay, we're at a commercial break again, but we'll still have the audio rolling, which, to be honest, you won't really hear much since
And suddenly the world champion,
it's very, very
Robin
silent.
Lundberg has taken over after what had been a
We got an
dominant
auto here that
performance.
says cameraman with the shot of the night.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Cameraman's like, ooh, I love my job. I love my job. Woo!
They're showing the world just how tough she is.
So funny.
What a worthy champion.
We got James
she
Irvin
is.
says Booker T's voice.
And that La Primera is not afraid to get her hands dirty.
You haven't even heard the
to keep her gold.
chants that much.
And now La Primera with a
Okay, I had to put the
stick.
volume up, bro, because on my headphones, because I'm like,
Raquel
yo,
screaming in pain.
a little too quiet. Hey, what's up, Melissa? She says, Denise, what are you live streaming this week? Today's Raw, of course. I'm already here. NXT tomorrow. Wednesday's AEW. And then Friday SmackDown. So pretty easy streaming week this week. Nothing taking place on the weekends. Oh, I'm running the 5K this Sunday, by the way. Very excited about that. It's going to be my second 5K ever.
And now,
I'm doing it so that, oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, wow, I just realized that technically that should be my Valentine's Day gift to my husband. Because if you, the Anaheim, the Ducks, the hockey team, they are doing a 5K. And basically, you get a free ticket if you run the 5K. You get a free ticket to one of their hockey games. So I'm running, my husband's running, but I'm giving my ticket to him because I don't like hockey. So I'm running a 5K at like 6 in the morning so that my husband can go watch a damn hockey game for free. That is 100% my Valentine's Day gift. You know, waking up early to go do a 5K, that's not me. That's not things I like to do. I don't even like hockey. But anyways, and on Super Bowl Sunday too, on top of that.
And Raquel tossing another.
So anyways, I'm doing that this Sunday. Saturday, I don't know what I'm doing Saturday.
Right now
I think Saturday I'll probably just
soldiering
rest.
Forward. Rodriguez looks
I do have
unstoppable.
I do have Busted Open in the morning, but I have nothing in the evening. Brie Murray, hey Brie, how are you? Seth, could it be me, Denise? Having to wake up early to go run sucks. It sucks, man.
The champ in trouble.
And like 5Ks are always super early in the morning. Like they never do any at like 9 or 10. They're always at 7 a.m. Always at 7 a.m. Ratty the Cat says you should be more like your grandma, Denise. Honestly, yeah, she runs every day. Every day. She runs every day for 2 hours straight. And runs. Like she doesn't walk. She runs the whole time.
Pinfall submission.
By the way, we got McDaro. McDaro says, get the tag.
Raquel now looking to use the steel ring stairs as a weapon. Powering up those steel
Man,
steps.
guys, I thought this Raw, like the first hour was good, but
this could be the end of La Primera.
let's see, hopefully
McCare with a kick to the midsection.
Starts to fire up a little bit here.
Bounce Raquel off the steps.
We got Brie here, says running is the one thing I love so much in this world. Oh, and you know what the worst thing about running a 5K is, on top of having to wake up early? When you see people that you wouldn't think pass you are passing you. Like, I got passed by little kids, man. You know how embarrassing that was for me? When you see little kids passing you, when you see people that are older passing you, that shit's a wake-up call. You're like, dude, I gotta work out more. Gotta get in better shape. Because these people be passing me.
A knee across the neck of Raquel Rodriguez.
Just recto contest, free NHL tickets. That's a pretty good gift, Denise. And on top of that, I'm putting my body on the line for these damn tickets. Oh, that's so awesome. Red AI says his aunt's running a marathon.
Here.
Just so she can say she does it. Yes. I think that's a beautiful thing, man. It's a lot of work and dedication. You really, really got to work at it.
Leg to keep the title.
Shout out to your aunt, man.
Kick out.
And you can see the frustration on the face of the champion, Vaquer, asking herself,
Steven Romero says, don't like hockey, go Blackhawks.
How much more can Rodriguez take?
He's been trying to get me into hockey, but I just can't. Oh, look, they're finally chanting. Thank you. Somebody woke up the crowd. Somebody woke up the crowd.
For the World Championship as we kick off the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah, my husband's a New Jersey Devils fan, but obviously we don't live in New Jersey. But he's a Devils fan, but he goes to like any hockey game. Like he doesn't care. He just wants to go watch hehockey.
And just when you think
he's a sports fan, so like he has a good time, even if it's not his team. He just likes to watch the games.
With a trash can once again. Oh my goodness.
And this could be enough.
And he definitely goes when the Devils are playing over here.
And now they're frustrated.
I do like when they fight though, Rubes. Yeah, like that part. Those parts I'll always pay attention to on TV. Adrian says it's the quietest "This is awesome" chant I've ever heard. This is awesome. Clap, 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 clap. What are they saying now? I can't make out any of these chants today.
Ring and another table.
Audio Kid says the hockey live is pretty sweet. That's what I hear. I keep being told that if I watch hockey live, that I'll get into hockey. But I have attended one hockey game and it did not happen, and I was cold the whole time. Like the whole time I was freezing. So I didn't enjoy myself. I was just there like this.
Long time for this opportunity.
So I did not enjoy myself.
Women's world champion. You see the official and
it was a use the chair chant.
Seriously favoring that injured ankle. Telling the official Eddie Arango, I want to keep going.
And this might be
Jonathan
one of those
says so quiet, you don't know what they're saying. I know.
Stephanie from herself. There is no quit in the champion, but maybe there should be.
Raquel, for the Tejana bomb. And a kick to the face.
Nice. What sucks too is that
this is where the ankle continues
the crowd,
to play a factor.
Crowd being out of it sucks because they're really giving Raquel and Stephanie a good amount of time in this match. Oh, there's Liv. Okay, here we go. This is what we were waiting for.
Title in her hands and trying to hand the championship to Raquel. Remember, there's no disqualification. Raquel, though, drives Raquel into the chair, pops Liv Morgan off the apron.
Okay, so far,
kick to Raquel onto the table.
So far, all good.
Well, remember, Raquel told Liv to stay out of her business.
Oh shit! Oh shit! That table's already that table's already a little dented there.
Drag herself to the corner. Now look who's here.
Roxanne Perez.
Oh, there's Roxanne.
Roxanne. Headbutt. Through a table.
Oh shit! There goes Roxanne. Oh man.
Rodriguez.
Oh no. Man, I really don't want Stephanie to lose her title in this match. Not like this.
This is unfamiliar territory.
Not like this.
What is Raquel thinking?
Don't let it happen.
Rodriguez must be feeling desperate.
Trying to hoist Vaquer up. Stephanie trying to hang on. Shots to the ribs of Raquel.
Series of headbutts from the champion.
I don't know. Getting nervous now.
Gingerly.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Nope. She stopped her. She stopped.
No.
Damn, man.
No.
I don't want.
No.
Well, maybe Liv can come back. She did take a chair shot. I mean, a champion. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh.
Great counter by the champion. Turned into a Hurricane Rana. Vaquer countered the counter.
I thought Rodriguez was closing in on the title. She was about to powerbomb Stephanie to the table.
Oh, man.
And what a counter by the champ.
I finally heard the referee talking, by the way.
Buried under the table.
She's got Raquel where
Damn.
she wants her.
Okay, let's see.
That corkscrew
Ooh, beautiful.
splash.
Okay. Okay. One. Where's two? Okay, good. All right, you know what? I'm just happy Stephanie won. I'm happy she retained. I'm happy about that. Yes, it was just an off night, though, on the rest of the match, unfortunately. I agree with the audio here. Unfortunately, it wasn't
performance by the champ tonight.
it wasn't the match that I'm pretty sure they wanted to have.
For the challenger,
But at least Stephanie retained.
Who did everything but
And now I'm also not really so sure what's going on with Raquel and Liv. Because Liv did seem like she wanted to help. But it didn't go so well. But there wasn't a moment in this match where like Liv turned, at least not right now. Who knows, maybe she will afterwards. But as of right now, she hasn't turned on her. As of right now, she didn't accidentally screw her in any way. So,
from great.
So yeah.
Challengers from champions. Stephanie Vaquer able to fight through the pain. Land a twisting senton on Rodriguez.
Yeah, we got Henry here. Says steam chains makes zero sense. Yeah, I know a lot of people aren't happy about that.
What a performance by
Joser says, what's up with the crowd? They're out of it today. Oh, there's Liv.
Liv with oblivion to the
Okay. Tell me this is a tease for WrestleMania, because this is the match that I would want to see for WrestleMania. Liv and Stephanie. That I would love to see. Okay, she grabbed the title. Okay. I wonder if they'll flash to the WrestleMania sign. Okay, holding up the championship. Nice. See, like, this is the match that I would want to see. All right. There it is. They showed the WrestleMania sign.
Could be a
threw her belt at her.
Moment
so I think that's the direction they're going. Maybe. Mind you, Liv is going to show up on SmackDown.
Oh, this is Orlando, Florida, home to WWE NXT.
All righty, give me 1 second, everybody.
On the CW, a 7-man ladder match to crown a brand new men's NXT champion. Who will follow in the footsteps of the likes of the former NXT champ, Finn Balor?
You know, before NXT, I just wrestled. It wasn't really a spectacle. It was just go out there and have a match. And
I love how we're getting a bunch of stuff for Finn today, by the way. Like, we're getting a lot of, like, the vignettes and things like that. I think it's pretty sweet. It feels like they're trying to tell us, like, hey, guys, reminder that this is who Finn Balor is. But then also, hey, we also haven't forgotten who Finn Balor is. So I feel like all of these, I'm feeling good about Finn Balor's future right now.
Years of development and some of the
Yeah, 2 vignettes for him, man. 2 vignettes for him. By the way, we got W. Stein. He says Steph used Denise's blue chew code on her man after win. Hey, as long as anybody uses blue chew promo code Denise, I'm good with it. Thank you, W. Stein.
Maxine Dupree looks to show Natty.
Okay, they're doing Natty and Maxine next week, all right?
Also, next week on
Yeah, exactly. Dragon Knight says we haven't forgotten. WWE did. Exactly. In fact, we've been waiting for more of Finn Balor like this.
Another stop on the road to WrestleMania. Chi-Town for the elimination.
All right, qualifying matches begin next week for Elimination Chamber.
Matches begin.
I agree. We got Henry here who says Finn deserved to be on top all along. All right, who's rolling in? Is this Roman? This looks like it's Roman. Rolling with the homies. Yep, it's Roman. Roman. It's here. Roman with a new t-shirt. Pretty sure it's a new t-shirt. I feel like I haven't seen it. But then again, when aren't these guys wearing new t-shirts? All right, I'm going to need Philadelphia to scream a little. Okay, there you go. That was, of course, you cannot not get a reaction for Roman Reigns, you know? Here we go. Straight from the car to the stage. Let's see what Roman has to say about winning the Royal Rumble. Adrian says Roman will pick MJF. Sniper says crowd is even mild for him. It's the loudest that they've had tonight, but there have been louder pops for Roman in other cities. James here says, one's to the sky. We got Dragon Knight says, remember when Philly booed him? Bro, like every city got their chance to boo Roman when he wasn't that popular. Ah, damn, they're really doing Roman Reigns' entrance in the commercial break. A lot of people love that shit. A lot of people love it. And it's like, we're getting in the commercial break.
Roman Reigns makes his way to the ring. He entered the Royal Rumble at number 26. Lasted over 15 minutes. And now the question is, will he decide tonight which champion he'll face in 75 nights?
Jesus.
At WrestleMania.
75 days until WrestleMania.
In 75 nights, the Tribal Chief returns to the main.
All right, we got a Jenny
of
That's like me showing up
WrestleMania.
before I'm
It just
walking to work.
feels
Literally
right.
saying,
It just keeps making history.
you're like, hey, I'm
Main
here,
event
I'm on
after
time,
main
aren't I?
event
I'm on
after
time.
main event.
Can't tell me
Let the
shit if I'm not on
show
time. I used to hate bosses like that. When
Roman
it would be
Reigns
like,
in Philadelphia
when I would
tonight.
show up like maybe a minute right before I was supposed to clock in. But like I clocked in right on the dot, was ready to go to work right on the dot. But they look at you like you're so late if you show up like 2 minutes before. And it's like, hey, my shift starts at 4. My shift starts at 4. I don't gotta show up at 3:55, okay? Are you paying me for 3:55? You ain't paying me for 3:55. So my ass is clocking in at 4. I'm gonna be there right on time to clock in. That used to be my pet peeve. They used to look at you like you were running late, and I'm like, am I late? I'm not late. My shift don't say 3:55. Sorry, not 4. By the way, we got let's see, we got Issa David in the building. What's up, Issa David? Says, I had high hopes for that women's match, and it was disappointing. The crowd was awful by not cheering, and I really wanted Raquel to win. So I agree on you on everything, but I wanted Stephanie to retain, so I'm good on that end. But yeah, I feel like the dead crowd made the match feel long, and it made it feel awkward in a lot of spots. In a lot of spots, it felt very, very awkward. So that was unfortunately a miss. It's probably been the only match that I have not been a fan of for Stephanie here on the show. I'm wondering if her and Al also just didn't have the chemistry, especially with it being a street fight. I think that didn't help it. Unfortunately, there was just a lot of different factors that played into this match that made me feel like it wasn't what anybody thought it was going to be. Regardless of who you were rooting for in this matchup, the match itself wasn't what it was supposed to be. And I'm sure they know that. They know that. I'm sure they do. And hopefully soon enough they come out and redeem themselves. But right now, I'm sure it sucks for them to have to feel like, oh shit, the match didn't go off the way they wanted it to. Plus, I'm sure it also felt awkward with a dead crowd. Thank you, Issa David. We got Henry Kiernan who says, Stephanie with a big win. WWE needs to remember who she is. They need to show her more love. I agree, man. I agree. And I hope that this program with Liv Morgan does it because they have plenty of time from now to WrestleMania to really, really use this feud, this possible feud with Liv Morgan to really build up both of their stocks. Thank you, Henry. All right, let's see what Roman has to say. Ron Stallop says, where's WWE at? They're in Philly. We got the boy here who says, I always tried to show up 5 minutes before clocking in when I did part-time crap work. I mean, I would show up but there was times where I would be like 2 minutes or a minute. But I'd be like, I'm here. I clocked in right on the dot. We got JJ Castillo here who says, WWE, I'm coming for you guys for Def Rebelling Stephanie's theme song. Yeah, for sure. Hey, we got Taylor Cannon. Hey, Taylor.
Acknowledge me.
We got Frank here who says it's going to be a triple threat. Liv versus Raquel versus Stephanie and my Dark Queen, the third wheel. No, I hope it's not a triple threat. I hope not. After what I saw today, I feel like, nah, we should just stick with Liv and Stephanie.
God, that feels incredible. It's no secret. We've had highs and lows here in Philly now.
Kev says Philly is finally woken up.
I won my first WWE championship here on my daughter's birthday.
Aw, shout out to Roman's daughter. He's got 5 kids.
But I also lost my last championship right here in this city, too.
Boo.
It was a different time. Many, many years ago, I won my first Royal Rumble here, too. It didn't sound like that. But what's crazy is 11 years later, I win my second Royal Rumble. And the next city on the schedule is Philly.
Nice. Adrian says Roman has 5 more kids than I do. He's got 5 more than I do, too. Although Reg did stay the night, and he now refers to me and my husband as mom and dad. So I think we adopted righteous Reg.
Right now, but yeah,
I don't have no kids. I have a righteous
but
Reg.
yeah, this is the perfect city to be in based off our history.
I'm
because
dead.
I got a decision to make.
Yeah, Kev says I'm surprised he knows the
And
schedule.
who
That's
better to
true,
help
Roman.
me than Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Van the Man says Roman is sounding like The Rock.
So
he's going to start doing this next.
Do we go after the title that I made?
Tracy says, can you deduct him? I should. I need somebody for these tax deductions. All right, here we go. We got some Philip Brook chants.
So you don't want me to go after Drew McIntyre?
How sad. Poor Drew. I like how Roman is using
Or
like
do
the
you
audience as a
prefer
focus group.
CM Punk?
Yes, just like Denise said last year. You better not jerk me around this time, Roman. Here we motherfucking go. I have been waiting for this. Finally. We're getting to this again. I love their past interactions. But now, let the spotlight be just on them two heading into Wrestle Freaking Mania, guys. Oh, please. 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 I don't ask for much. Woo! CM Punk with his OG Punk shirt. Let's go! Joseph Boza says Denise the conductor. I feel like a conductor right now. My husband just texted me that some of the guys in his warehouse are watching Raw. In one of the departments, they're watching Raw. I'm going to go tell him to go promote my YouTube channel. All right, come on. I feel like I got to make extra noise, you know? I wonder what they're gonna say. They got at least like, you could at least get like a nice little 10-minute promo. They have enough time for some back and forth. Wow, Roman Reigns, I just noticed his necklace. It's very nice. It's like black and shiny. Very, very nice. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. I've been manifesting this. Now we're finally starting to feel like we are on the road to WrestleMania. Okay, excuse me while I soak it all in. Tara McCluskey says the crowd is awake now. They better be.
Finn Balor.
Really? Really? Okay.
I heard what you said. You don't think you're a bad
Look at
guy?
Roman.
Well,
Roman.
I know when I'm pushed, I am the baddest guy. And you're going to find out very soon when I get my hands on you.
Look at Roman's face. Roman, by the way, has the best facial expressions.
He must have rung your bell or something. You coming out here interrupting my segment talking to Finn Balor?
Yeah, yeah. That was a little bit of a slap in the face to Roman.
Did
I
you
love
say
it.
I interrupted you? I interrupted you. That's funny considering you're a visitor here on my show.
There it is. First things first, calling Roman a part-timer.
I don't know, maybe
That's
you
fair.
thought
That's
you were
fair.
on SmackDown or something, but this is Monday Night Raw. This is Netflix. I'm the champ, CM Punk, and I call the shots.
Nice, nice. Lay it in, Punk. Lay it in. Lay it in.
You
Oh,
have a
Roman,
big
don't hold back.
decision
Don't hold
to
back.
make. Did I hear you ask the fans of Philly for some help? Who was it? Drew McIntyre?
Poor Drew. I don't appreciate all the
I
booze
could
for
listen to
Drew.
him get booed all day. What about it?
That's right, Punk. hates Drew.
WrestleMania, Las Vegas, Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre.
Sorry, Drew, but boo. So happy.
Or what's the other side of the coin? Roman Reigns versus the best in the world.
Oh, damn.
CM Punk.
He gave himself a moniker, but nothing for Roman.
I don't
And
know, Roman,
acknowledge
what do
the
you
tribal
think? Do you
chief.
need their help? Drew McIntyre. CM Punk. Drew McIntyre.
Poor Drew.
CM Punk.
Drew's like seething right now.
Yeah, I think
I need to see what Drew's going to
everybody's in
tweet
agreement.
after this.
The choice is pretty clear, but I am pretty sure that your mind is already made up. I know who you're picking, so go ahead. Take the easy way out. Pick Drew McIntyre.
I don't know if I would say that's easy. I don't appreciate all the strays Drew's catching today.
I don't like the guy, but you're talking crazy. Drew McIntyre is the easy way out.
Yeah. Let's go,
Hey,
Roman.
Phil?
Let's see what you got.
I don't know if you realize this, but
He's gonna bring
Drew's
up.
like 4 times bigger than you.
Oh, I thought he was going to bring up the age
And I'm
thing.
pretty sure last time y'all fought, he had you crying over a little plastic bracelet.
Oh, dang. Not shitting on the bracelet. But Roman had the whole thing with the necklace, but whatever. With the hula fala.
Actually, I think it was that bracelet. Yeah.
No. Oh.
Careful. Because when I was done with Drew, they ran out of staples putting his dumb ass back together.
Awesome Hell in a Cell
I know
match, by
you've
the way.
beaten him in the past, but I'd beat him in the most dangerous match
Let's kick
this
ass.
company has to
Kick ass
offer.
match.
Hell in the Cell. I put him in the dirt.
Take a number. I beat Drew for like 3 years straight.
Yeah, you beat Drew. You and how many of your cousins?
Ooh. I mean, yeah, Roman did have a lot of help. Can't deny that. Can't deny that.
I'd watch how you talk about my family.
Let's go. Pew, 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 pew.
Remember this. We're the only reason this place is where it's at.
I wonder if he's going to bring
We're
up
the
CM Punk
only reason
leaving.
that you had a show and a company to come back to.
Yeah, there it
Don't
is.
ever forget
There it
that.
is. There it is. I was waiting for that one. Go in, Roman. Punk, don't hold back.
You really believe that, huh? Philadelphia, do you believe that? See, you think you're the reason we're in the spot we're in. And you know what? You're sort of right, because you manipulated your cousins and your family and a great number of people thinking you're this great messiah, that you carried this place on your back and you held it up to the sky, but all you really did was hold it hostage.
I mean, they did have to make an extra belt because Roman wasn't out there defending the title. So, I mean, you could say both sides are making some points.
This isn't ESPN. I heard what you said. I heard you go on McAfee's show and talk about how
the needle mover.
Really do believe
the
this.
needle mover.
Your quarterly vacations are somehow now you graciously
bring it
stepping
up.
out and sharing the spotlight with somebody.
Oh, he's
and then
talking
you
about
have
the recent thing.
audacity
Bring up the
to
needle
say
mover
that
thing
nobody's
too.
Stepped up. Nobody's filled your shoes. Nobody's trying to follow in your footsteps. Many, many moons ago, once upon a time, I was champion for 434 days.
Roman's
Paul
like, I'm not
Heyman by my
impressed.
side. Does that sound familiar?
Oh, that's good.
Because
That
you
one cut a
took
little
it
bit at
and you
Roman.
ran with it. You followed in my footsteps. And yeah, you were champ for what? 1,316 days. Congratulations. But news for you, just because you did it longer doesn't mean you did it better.
YouTube promo code Denise. Thank you, CM Punk. If you, hey, okay, I got no comment.
You're a box office bona fide WrestleMania main eventer superstar. So you've earned the right to call your shot and show up here when you want. I appreciate that. I'm not mad at you. You choose to be a part-timer, and I choose to go to 10 countries in 3 weeks. I choose to go see all the fans nationwide, worldwide. I choose Poland and Scotland and Denmark and Belgium and London and Toronto. And I choose to come back here to the hostile city of Philadelphia so I can say things like, doesn't it feel great to be alive on a Monday night in Philadelphia, or what?
Oh, Roman's looking pissed. He's not liking this. Not liking it at all.
A fighting champion, just like I chose to bring you into this company along with the rest of the Shield, and you choose.
Shield mention.
You chose to follow in my footsteps, and I'm here to tell you, Tribal Chief, you learn from the best. I'm proud of you.
Oh, I'm proud of
You
you.
got a decision to make. There's 2 mountains to climb in front of you. And yeah, one is the easy way out, because one is a guy that you think you can beat. And the other one's a guy that you know on your best day you can't touch because he's the best in the world.
Roman, what do you got to say? What do you got to say, Roman? Say something.
One door, if you so choose, to go after a title that makes Drew McIntyre the man. Or, man, you can climb Mount Everest with no Sherpa, and you can step through door number 2, and you can go after the man that has made this title and has held it down in your absence as the heavyweight champion of the world.
What's he gonna say?
Let's get one thing straight. You're making all these towns because you took a 10-year vacation. I'd be trying to get it in as much as possible, too.
Oh.
And the second thing, I learned from you. I learned from you. The only thing I learned from you is what not to do.
Oh.
Let's get one thing straight here, Phil.
Ooh, Phil.
You wouldn't be here without me. 2 years ago, or whatever that was, when they wanted to sign you back, who'd you think they came to? Who'd they ask if it was all good? Me.
Oh,
I made the promise to Paul, and I kept it. And I did the best I could. I really did. But I will never forget 10 years ago or so when you go on your little best friend's podcast, running your mouth, making my life harder than it ever should have been. And then I let you back here, and what do? You screw me. You take my wise man, you try to brainwash my cousins, and you almost brainwashed me. Because at War Games, I shook your hand like a man. What we say, Z-Bros or some stupid shit like that, huh?
Yo.
Nah. I shake your hand, I look at you like a man, and what do? You mock me in my back when we're walking up the ramp like I'm some little young boy. Well, guess what? I made my choice. I could pick you because you're the biggest star available. I could, yeah. I could pick you because you're on Netflix and you're on the best show. I could. But no, I'm picking
or SmackDown.
You because I hate you.
Oh, I like it. I love
and
it.
WrestleMania is going to be the best day of my life because in the main event,
I've been waiting for
you
this.
will acknowledge me.
Oh, I loved it. I'm so happy right now. This is what I've been wanting. This is what I've been wanting. Roman Punk.
The main event.
That's
the
simple.
Tribal Chief and the best in the world in the main event at WrestleMania.
Yes! I'm finally getting my match, guys. I'm finally getting my match. Oh my God, I'm so happy right now. Jesus Christ. Oh God. Okay, so I don't even know where to begin. All right. We gotta wait for Robin. Woo-hoo-hoo! And they did, by the way. They said it. Roman Punk WrestleMania main event. They said it, baby. Can't take it back no more. Oh, I'm so happy. All right, I can't. You know what the best part about this is, guys? That my favorite is CM Punk and Robin's favorite is Roman Reigns. So we could not be on more opposite sides ever. But before we get to, I'm waiting for Robin. As soon as he gets in here, we'll get the stream started and everything. But in the meantime, though, I'm not sure how many of you guys have seen the news that I posted on social media for my first show ever, everybody, my first show ever. I am going to be making my debut at the Hollywood Improv on March 14th, 2026. I cannot believe it, guys. This is a dream come true for me to get to do my own live podcast. It's going to be part of AW Revolution Week. You have no idea. This is going to be my first show ever that I've ever done live. I don't even have any words. I'm so excited. But for those of you who want to go to the show, I know a lot of you guys have already gotten your tickets, but head on over to the improv.com/Hollywood or just search the Improv Hollywood, the Hollywood Improv, excuse me. Search up the Hollywood Improv on Google and then go to the events page and you will see my name on the March 14th date. And I am going to be announcing the guest on Wednesday. And I'm so excited. I have no words right now. So yes, Hollywood Improv, guys, go check it out. And also, let's go ahead and bring in Robin. Robin, So I need to go to the bathroom because I've been drinking a lot of water because I'm losing my voice. Can you take over the chat for like 30, 40 seconds and just chat about whatever you want?
Yeah, I can tell. I can't see
Thank
the
you.
chat, but I can chat myself. Basically, obviously. Oh, there we go. Let's effing go, Roman and Punk. That's basically what I'm thinking. What's up, Dragon Knight 94? How you doing there? We are officially on the road to WrestleMania. That is true. And and Denise and I are going to get into this a bunch, but that set it off. Like that, the end of Raw was basically what they should do until WrestleMania. Just put Roman Reigns, CM Punk in the ring with the mics and let them rock and roll. And by the way, Roman Reigns, how good has that guy gotten on the microphone? Because if you were back, in the day of the big dog era, you would never, like, he was up there because of the look and all that. Now he's cooking. He's cooking. Stir frying CM Punk. Acknowledge the man on the microphone. What's up, guys? How are you doing? A lot of you guys, thank you for showing me love. I see that in the comment section. Lots of love getting shown there, and appreciate that. Appreciate y'all noticing my brilliance. I thank you and greatly respect that kudos that you were showing to me. But and make sure you buy tickets to Denise's show as well. I just heard her promoting it. That pretty awesome what Denise is doing, of course, and building. And that's why you guys are all here. And here she is. So successful bathroom break.
Yeah. I did it, guys. I went to the potty. Woo! All right. Let me get my graphics for us. Sorry, you guys are seeing DWO Unreal before we get into the show. Robin. All right, there we go. And so let me get that up. Let me get this up. All righty. Hey, what's up, everybody? Here we go. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the post WWE RAW show coming off of the Royal Rumble. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo, and I'm joined by new RAW co-host, Robin Lundberg. Robin, how are you?
I am doing well. I am actually pretty pumped after the way Raw just ended and went off the air. I wouldn't say it was a banner show up until that point, but by golly, did they stick the landing. And, Denise, you and I have talked about that a bunch, the idea of CM Punk and Roman Reigns, and it is here now. And basically, all I want to see until WrestleMania, give CM Punk a microphone, give Roman Reigns a microphone, put the two of them in the ring, and run that segment on repeat. Because that shit was heat. Who would have thought from the Roman Reigns big dog era that the tribal chief would be as good as he is on the stick? Because CM Punk's always been known for that. Like, that was CM Punk's realm. You never knew what he was going to say. He could cut you down, pipe bombs, and all that. Roman Reigns can stand equally across from him, if not better him, in a sparring session with words right now. Roman got the best of that one there. He did.
Okay. Here we go, guys. Here we go. It's about to get heated up in here. All right, no, but seriously, Robin and I have been talking about CM Punk versus Roman Reigns for a while now. You guys know this is the match that I thought we were going to get at last year's WrestleMania. And I remember, Robin, I was so mad when they made it into a triple threat. I said, no, the money, the matchup, it is in CM Punk and Roman Reigns. And for the longest time, I started to worry, Robin. I started to worry that WWE was not going to do this match. And I kept thinking to myself, like, they know that when you think about money matches that we still have left in WWE, and I'm talking true money marquee matches, it is Roman and CM Punk. And I was starting to wonder if they realized that. And I'm like, isn't it obvious? Shouldn't everybody know that this is the money match that we need to see? And I started to worry that it wasn't going to happen. And I remember just like saying, like, this is the match that needs to happen at WrestleMania while we can get it before Roman Reigns leaves WWE and goes off into his Hollywood career, before CM Punk, decides to finally call it a day and retire in his career. Like, this is the now. And Robin, there is so much history that these two guys can pull. You saw that here today with Roman and Punk in this confrontation. They went at it on the microphone, talked each other's shit. They talk so much shit. Now, you mentioned something very key in here, okay? You said, we know that CM Punk is the guy that can go on the mic. For a long time, Roman wasn't that guy. However, he has completely, in the last couple of years, he wouldn't be where he's at right now. He wouldn't be the tribal chief if he could not go on promos, and he can. And today, Robin, you know I'm the biggest CM Punk fan. I know you're a Roman Reigns fan. We know this. This is going to be a war between us. However, I do have to say you are correct in that Roman Reigns did, in fact, get the best of CM Punk here today. But I'm going to tell you why. It was easy, Robin. And you want to know why? Because when you think about all of the baggage and all of the shit that you can bring up about CM Punk, Roman Reigns has a freaking Santa Claus bag full of shit that he can bring up to say about CM Punk. Him being gone from the company for 10 years, his podcast that he did with Colt Cabana. Those were some of the mentions that were made here today. I was starting to worry. There was a point where I thought, ooh, CM Punk's got Roman. You know, he's nailing him. All of the words are coming out of him like a chorus. It's all hitting hard. But then, just when I thought Roman wasn't gonna fire back, he fired back even harder. I love the real mentions. To me, that's the part that's going to drive this the most, is when they peel back the curtain. Roman saying, you need to be thankful that you were able to come back because of me, because who do you think Paul asked first? And he said, that was me. I thought this was magnificent. The back and forth, Robin, we are not going to get tired of this. This is exactly why I wanted them to do this match. They too have very strong, passionate fan bases. Roman fans, Punk fans. Oh, we're going to see them go at it. And I think you and I, Robin, we're going to be leading the charge here.
Yeah, I mean, that was an all-timer. It was an all-timer. And, you know, even from the very beginning, you came out to interrupt me and talk about Finn Balor or whatever he called it. I don't even think he said Balor right.
Did he not say Finn Balor right? I didn't catch that.
He didn't say Finn Balor right. He said
Finn Balor?
Something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna have to rewatch that part. I think I was so excited that I didn't even realize that he had missaid Finn's name.
And then I do like the way he flipped some of the stuff on Punk, like, you know, yeah, that's because you had a 10-year vacation. You know, basically, that's why you're going out there and doing all the tour dates right now. And even the effective, I mean, the Colt Cabana podcast reference, of course, that was the blurred line moment, right? That allows him to then do the thing. It's like, I could pick you because of this. I could pick you because of this. But I'm picking you because I hate you, bro.
Oh, that hit so hard. And I believe it too. I believe it too because it's true. Roman Reigns has been talking shit on CM Punk for a while now. He did that interview, I think it was with Ariel Helwani, where he said that CM Punk was not a needle mover when they were talking about his pipe bomb and when they were talking about The Rock and how CM Punk would get pissed that The Rock would be gone all year and then he would get the WrestleMania match. And Roman saying CM Punk wasn't a needle mover, that was a big, you know, I believe it. He hates him.
Oh, I mean, like whether he, you know, I certainly believed it after he said it. Let me put it that way. And you're right. You know, that there is that. I mean, the needle mover shirt. That's the one. You know, what does it say? I have it upstairs. Tribal Chief, champion, mid-carder, jobber. Right? Like, you know, that's basically a reference to that, a play on that in a sense. And this is what they needed. You know, I thought the Royal Rumble itself was, you know, we've had some questionable builds and the like in the John Cena retirement tour. I've touched on how I like the unpredictability factor, but eventually you got to put your foot on the gas and eventually you got to sell those tickets. This is what did it. That is unquestionably the match of WrestleMania now. Right? Like there's no, I don't care what.
They said it at the end. They said, this is your WrestleMania main event. You can't take it back now, guys. You said it.
And you know, there's a night one main event and there's a night two main event, but this is the main event of WrestleMania. This is what you use to promote and sell the show. This is your money feud, and you still got a ways to go. And it was important that Roman Reigns was on television tonight. Like it was important that Roman Reigns showed up for work, as Punk would maybe say it, you know, on this episode of Raw. And yeah, that set it off. I mean, from the second Punk's music hit to the end of the show with the, you know, executive produced by you know who. I got no notes. I got no notes on that segment.
10 out of 10, everybody. We needed this. We needed to feel like we were on the road to WrestleMania. And my hopes for this are, one, again, those promos. I want to see it get nasty between them. Like, bring up the past exactly like they did today. Go all in, man. I want to see CM Punk not hold back, by the way. I think CM Punk can fire on so many different he can fire on so many different pieces too. Like, I know that Roman Reigns kind of has more to play with and more jabs to throw at CM Punk, but CM Punk can also bring up a lot. He can bring up about Roman Reigns, you know, not being the guy for a long time and how it took him so long. I don't know. CM Punk's a smart dude. He can find some good shit to bring up, to say about Roman Reigns. Hell, bring up the time that Roman Reigns flubbed up a line when he was in the ring with John Cena. I don't know. Bring up anything just so that we can keep throwing these very nasty back and forths at each other. Like, that's what I want. And so that's what I want from like the story part of it too. And for them to bring in, like, blur the lines, right? I think all of the feuds that CM Punk has had in WWE since he returned, like the real big ones, which is the Drew McIntyre one, the Seth Rollins one, and now the Roman Reigns one. Those are the biggest ones. Is that all of the guys that he's in there with, you know, like, oh, they legitimate hate. They, like, at least Seth Rollins, like, you legitimately hated CM Punk from the looks of it. So it is this thing where you're always going to, right now, it feels like we have these very heavy programs that can be told, and we're seeing them. So I'm very happy that this is going to be our WrestleMania main event. I know that a lot of people coming off of the Royal Rumble, they were mad. They were like, why is Roman Reigns winning the Rumble? And I kept telling everybody, I know I'm being biased, but I just want to get to this match. So right now, I feel like for the first time in a long time that WWE is catering to me, like my type of fan. This is what I've wanted. This is the kind of stuff that to me feels like it's the stuff that I like. Because, you know, there's all different types of fans, people that like certain different things. This one feels like it's for me, Robin. I feel it.
I think it's for all of us.
You know, it is. It really is. Because it's good shit.
And look, why did Roman Reigns win the Royal Rumble? Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble, Denise, because when he's at the peak of his powers, he's the best in the world. And I say that, words chosen. Be
careful with those words, Robin.
But I mean, aura. You know, that's the aura. That's why, because you got Roman Reigns out there, and he has that gets back to the point I was making at the beginning, the evolution of Roman Reigns too. It's probably time to get rid of the OTC. Like, that's the tribal chief. You know, like,
yeah, I hate the OTC stuff. I've hated it from the beginning.
Yeah, we're not battling with Solo Sikoa here. You know, this is the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, the one who's irritated that anybody else would ever be mentioned in his orbit, and even that includes CM Punk.
I'm so happy. We got Mictaro here who says this promo is effing fire. Amen, bro. Light up the chat with them lit emojis, because that's exactly what this was. Thank you, Mictaro. We got IGN Sutra says, can we just skip February, March, and just get to April already, please? The fact that everyone's happy and feeling good, considering that this Raw, by the way, can I just say, the start of the Raw, like the first hour of Raw, I thought had a lot of really good segments. Second hour kind of died down. We'll break that down later. But the crowd today, by the way, was just not good. I'm so glad that they were actually locked in with the closing segment with Punk and Roman, because that really was like the thing that made this Raw feel like a post coming off of Royal Rumble, a post show. Thank you so much, IGN Sucho. We got Jacob Tatum here. Hey, Jacob. He says, when do you expect Braun Breaker to be back in the title picture? Because it feels like WWE doesn't view him in that way right now. Plus, thoughts on Obafemi debut. I don't think that it's not WWE viewing him in that way. It's just that right now, there are other plans. There are other things that they kind of need to get to before that. I think the stuff with Braun Breaker is definitely heating up, by the way. which I want to get your thoughts on that, Robin. How did you feel about Braun Breaker kicking off the show in a very unusual way? We don't usually get Raw kicking off like this, but Braun goes out there and starts throwing things around, and he's pissed off about what happened at the Royal Rumble where he was taken out. We still don't exactly know who it was. We did see Adam Pearce go out there, talk his shit. LA Knight went out there. I mean, this has gotten kind of messy. The vision is sort of, I don't know, it's unraveling at this point.
Well, look, the vision came together around Seth Rollins, right? And that was always supposed to be the long-term play. And then Seth Rollins is written out of the picture very quickly because of injury. So you're scrambling at that point. And in a way, that fast-tracked Braun Breaker, because Braun Breaker was supposed to be like henchman number 1, right? Like with henchman number 2 being Bronson Reed, and that was supposed to be the way he gets elevated long-term. Not, shot right into the main event picture like he was. But I don't have a problem with it. I mean, of course he's going to be pissed after what happened. And they're trying to go with that air of it being a mystery. I mean, we've done the guy in the black hood bit before, but it does always make you go, who is it? And I've seen the internet theories out there. A lot of Jake Paul theories out there.
Okay, so I wasn't sure. I figured it was someone connected to Logan Paul, but I didn't know who. I thought maybe like one of his influencer friends. I didn't think about Jake Paul, but it felt like it had to be somebody that was connected specifically to Logan Paul, because Logan Paul, he rubbed me the wrong way when he said that Braun Breaker needed to win the Royal Rumble. I thought that's weird for you to say that.
Yeah, and we talked about that, and that's what made me loop the same thought together. And then people did like freeze frames of his beard or whatever and his facial structure, and that's one of the guesses I've seen are Jake Paul, Adam Pearce, and Grayson Waller. But I
hope it's not Grayson Waller.
I don't hate the Jake Paul idea, and he'd probably be about healing up from the broken jaw that he suffered in his last fight. And he did say, I think he said he's got something big coming up. So maybe that could be it. But yeah, Braun Breaker should be pissed. He got screwed out of the Royal Rumble. And if you're not going to tease us a little bit with that and advance that a little bit, what was the point anyway?
Exactly. Well, let me tell you, if you want something big going on and you don't want to be a tease, make sure, fellas, you already know what time it is. Get your Blue Chew. It's time to level up, just like we did right now for WrestleMania season, because Blue Chew just dropped something crazy. I'm talking next level championship belt, gold-plated energy. Blue Chew Gold is the newest innovation from the #1 chewable ED brand. This ain't your grandpa's little blue pill. This is the 4-in-1 beast that's setting the gold standard for performance. We're talking 2 ingredients for blood flow, to keep that rocket pumping, to turn up the arousal and connection in your brain and body. Blue Chew Gold dissolves under your tongue and works in as little as 15 minutes. That means you can get it on quicker and stay in the game longer. Elevation without hesitation, so that you could be the best in the world. This is peak passion and peak performance in a single tablet. She'll be acknowledging you. And next time she sends you a "you up" text, answer with a picture of Blue Chew, and she will be acknowledging her tribal chief. Make life easier by getting harder, and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Get 10% off your first month of Blue Chew Gold with code Denise. That's promo code Denise. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast. All right, Robin, let's bring in some more of our super chats here. Let's see what everyone's saying. We also got JJ Castillo here, who says that promo between Roman versus Punk was cinema. Oh, we're bringing back cinema. He says, so excited that we finally get a one-on-one match at WrestleMania. I really hope the build-up will be great. I feel like it can't, right? Like it can't miss when you have these types of megastars.
I mean, look, those guys are special. You put them to, again, I said, you didn't need to, that was the build, right? Like there was you didn't need to plant any seeds. You didn't need to, string us along week after week or have some sort of, did you turn on me to, was that a betrayal? Whatever the case may be. That was the build. Because you've got two stars, zebras or some shit, as Roman Reigns put it.
I didn't even know about zebras, to be honest. I was like, I don't know what that is, but okay.
They voiced CM Punk and Roman Reigns were the voices of the zebras in
that's
Zootopia
right.
2.
Duh. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, when you get a joke 50 years later, that was me right now.
But you put those two guys in there, they have the history, they have the star power, they have the ability, and they just made WrestleMania feel like a 10 times bigger deal than it did at any point up until now.
Thank you, JJ. We got Night Wolf here who says that crowd sucked tonight, especially at the end with the Roman and Punk promo. That was amazing. It kickstarted an amazing feud and match incoming. Look, I'm going to be real with you, Night Wolf. I agree. I did not think the crowd was good today. I was very surprised by how everything kind of went down with that. However, Roman and Punk's confrontation was so good that I was so locked in on what they were saying and how I was feeling that I kind of didn't even pay attention to the crowd. I was so locked in on the moment, but I do agree with you. The crowd was really not it here tonight. Thank you, Night Wolf. We got Jeff Words. Jeff, thank you so much for this incredible super chat. Very generous of you. Says that promo just sold me that Austin Rock vibes. Take my money now. See, and that is exactly what we need. This is the kind of attitude. This is the kind of spirit that we need to have heading into WrestleMania. Jeff, that is incredible. An incredible correlation that you just made. So thank you so much, Jeff Wirtz. We got Anthony Giuliano here who says, can we talk about the MVP of the Royal Rumble, Soruka? I've been seeing a lot of posts of Soruka's amazing performance on social media. She's fantastic, man, and I'm really happy that she made it into the Final Four. Robin, did Soruka really stand out to you?
Yeah, I mean, Sol Ruka and Lash Legend to me in the women's Royal Rumble for sure. And Sol Ruka, when she was hitting her signature move, like the flawless execution on all of those, she was crushing it. So yeah, I think she definitely made a name for herself, and clearly there are big plans for her.
Thank you, Anthony. Anthony here says that don't forget we got Roman and Punk because of Seth. Well, yeah, Seth being out the door because I'm pretty sure they were probably going to do Roman and Seth, which I don't know why, but hey. Well, I mean, I do know why, but I'm just saying that Roman and Punk is the bigger money match, in my opinion. Thank you, Anthony. Although I think at some point they should still hopefully do Roman and Seth because obviously with the history that they have there. But first, let's do Punk and Roman. Thank you, Anthony. We got Steven here who says Punk versus Roman could end with Heyman and Roman's reunion with a bloodline to get the belt back. Remember, Paul stays with winners. Yeah, you can't trust Paul. Paul's in it for himself. Robin, what would you think would be like the ultimate end game with who Paul aligns with at the very end? Or do you think he'll even be involved in this now since he was involved the last time?
Yeah, I mean, that's I wasn't even thinking about Paul Heyman specifically there, but of course he was. I mean, screwing Roman Reigns would be the way for CM Punk to win, I think. Because otherwise, I don't know if you put Roman back into the picture like this and then he's not leaving with the title. And remember, when we're talking about Seth Rollins also, that's the reason CM Punk has the belt right now. So a lot of these things lined up, I don't want to say like, fortunately, somebody got hurt, but they didn't line up deliberately. They were a result of some extenuating circumstances. But that's an interesting idea there. I don't know if you can ever do it again, though. Like the bloodline and try to replicate that. You need to find that bloodline energy in this variation of Roman Reigns. And I thought we got the closest we've gotten since he's been back, since he lost the title, really. Because the whole like OTC and the hero character that would come out at the end and there was never that edge. There was never that thing that was like, okay, I'm watching an old-timer here. I'm watching one of the GOATs, and Roman turned that back on tonight. Like that was the tribal chief energy that carried WWE for the 1,300, whatever the number is.
Thank you so much, Steven. We got Revolution Evolution here who says, where was my Kabuki drama? Where was Becky? Where was Natty? Where was AJ Lee? Where was Lyra? Where was Bailey? Where was Rhea? Where was Io? Yeah, so I think for the women today, we did have a Maxine segment. She did one during the commercial where she is going to be having her match next week with Natty. Then we did have Nikki and Brie, who are back and basically declared that they are going for those tag team titles. And then the other thing that we had was the match between Stephanie Vaquera and Raquel Rodriguez that unfortunately just did not go the way that I think a lot of people went. I don't know if it was the stipulation or maybe the two girls just didn't have chemistry with one another, or maybe also the crowd being super dead made the match feel longer and a little awkward. Maybe just a combination of all of those things. Unfortunately, this wasn't a strong night for this matchup here. And yes, there was a lot of people that were kind of MIA. We did see Liv; she was there too, and we'll talk about Dominic in just a second because yes, Dominic is back. But yeah, it seems Revolution to Evolution there was a little bit more focus on other things here today. So I think it's just about finding a little bit of drama. So we'll see what happens because again, the Kabuki drama is one that, yeah, because Kyrie eliminated Asuka at the Rumble by accident. So you would imagine we were probably going to get a follow-up to that, but we actually did not. And then as for AJ Lee, I thought, Robin, that she was going to return at the Rumble, and then she didn't. But what did you make of what you saw today from the women?
Yeah, well, a couple. I mean, one thing that might factor in is the travel. Obviously, some people were a part of it, but they may have, considering that's a pretty rough turnaround, Saudi Arabia to Philadelphia in a couple of days. You're not called on everybody to be a part of that, and giving some people a little bit of slack. But yeah, I mean, the women tonight, Liv Morgan attacking Stephanie Vaquer was probably the standout moment in all that. The Vaquer Rodriguez match, like you said, it was all right, I guess. But not, I don't know. I felt like Raquel Rodriguez had been building herself to something a little bit bigger too. And that was a little anticlimactic. And I don't even think Stephanie Vaquer was really even received all that great coming out. So a little flat.
Well, I mean, they changed her theme song. There's that. And also just the crowd today wasn't there.
But Liv Morgan, to me, that was, when you come off the Rumble and you're wondering who they're going to pick, that's kind of the main arc and the main story. So when it seems like she chose Stephanie Vaquer for her through her actions, I thought that makes sense, right? Like it does make sense for that to be the pairing.
So she did say she's going to be on SmackDown, but that, they just want to add the who will she pick kind of allure to all of it, the mystery of it all. But I do think she'll pick Stephanie Vaquer, and I'm good with that. I want to see that. I think that'll be fun, and I think that from now until WrestleMania, I really hope that they build up this feud between Liv and Stephanie nicely so that by the end of it, I don't want to feel like we didn't get the most out of Stephanie being champion, because right now I feel like they could do a lot more there to kind of build up her stock and her value as champion, because I do think the crowd is kind of going like, okay, well, what's going on with Stephanie? Because it kind of felt like it doesn't really feel like there's that championship buzz, that championship energy around her. And I think a lot of it has to do with, one, you had her in a program with Nikki Bella that didn't really like Nikki Bella is a massive name, but Stephanie, Stephanie, you wanted to see her go out there and have a wrestling matchup with somebody that is that has the caliber to go in ring the way that Stephanie does. And I think with the match with Nikki, it was more about Stephanie carrying Nikki to, which by the way was a good match, not a bad match at all, but still. Then the Raquel stuff, like Raquel is still bringing up her name value, even though she's been with the company for a while. She started to generate some buzz. She's still not there yet as one of the top girls. So that feud may have not been interesting to some people. So I do think that you need to get something going for Stephanie Vaquer that feels like a much bigger deal. And that's why I think that that's what they should do. They should spend the next couple of however long we have, 75 days, I think, till WrestleMania, really doing something special with both Stephanie and Liv. That way, it feels like an even bigger deal when Liv wins, as well as, or I assume Liv wins. I don't know. If Liv wins, okay, that way it feels like a bigger deal, but then also doesn't feel like Stephanie was screwed out of her first championship reign. Thank you so much, Revolution Evolution. We also got Tracy here again. Happy birthday to Tracy. Says CM Punk Roman will not be the biggest Mania match. It's Denise Tracy going to throw down since we are on different camps. Match of the year, Alameo. It's going to be legendary. I cannot wait. And this is what I want. I want like CM Punk and Roman Reigns fans to like go at it, be like, my guy's the best. No, my guy's the best, and kind of go from there. Thank you, Tracy. We got Issa David here who says, how does Roman go after this bout? He called it secondary, a Hollywood title. All right, Robin, as the Roman Reigns aficionado of the duo, how do you explain this one?
He's going after CM Punk, not the belt. Right? Like, that's kind of the way he phrased it.
Okay,
I could pick
okay.
you for this. I pick you because I hate you. This is his chance to get CM Punk on the marquee stage at WrestleMania to show everybody that he's better. He's the greater superstar. He's the bigger needle mover. He's always been superior to CM Punk. And then he could throw the Hollywood title to his collection, of championships. They ain't like he needs to go get the other one. Ain't like he hasn't won it before. Doesn't have to prove that. So this is more about who than what.
All right, that's interesting. So then if it's not about the title for Roman, then should Roman be winning? I don't think so. Let's go Punk. Thank you, Issa David.
I'll let you get the last word.
We got CJ here who says, first full show I've watched since Survivor Series, been watching the odd match here and there. Otherwise, I just see stuff on X. Been a poor year in my opinion, but trying to lock in for the road to WrestleMania. Hey, CJ, by the way, I 100% get this, especially coming off of December. A lot of people tune out during that time, and then going into January, I don't know, man. It feels like everything just kind of got here very, very fast. Like it's the start of the month, and then we blinked, Saturday night's main event. We blinked again, and it was Royal Rumble time. So I do get that. I don't blame you for kind of being out of it for a minute. But now it's WWE's job to get viewers like you, and maybe viewers that aren't locked in every single week. It is now their job to get you to want to tune in on a weekly basis. So I guess that's the question, right? Has WWE done that for you, a viewer who maybe isn't watching every single week? I think the Punk Roman stuff is wonderful, and we're gonna, I think that will attract some viewers, but whether or not they stick around for the full 2.5 hours, that's another question. Thank you, CJ. CJ also says, I'm curious, would you guys say you're more or less excited for WrestleMania this year post Rumble compared to last year? I would say yes, because last year's Rumble, I was a little bit like, oh, that's not what I expected for either Rumble winner. So I definitely feel more excited. What about you, Robin?
I think Punk and Roman's a bigger main event than anything last year.
Yep. I mean, last year we had the triple threat, but then again, that one again, whatever it was. And then, of course, sadly, Cody Cena was a massive main event. Just obviously the delivery wasn't what it was supposed to be. Thank you, CJ. We got Jacob Tatum here who says, do you expect Rhea and Io Sky to keep their tag team titles post Vegas, or drop the titles so they can both re-enter singles division for golds once? Jacob, I do think that they will drop the titles because I think they're going to strap the Bellas.
And yeah, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, no offense to the tag team division, they're too good for it long term. Like the rock and sock connection is never meant to last forever. Like you gotta separate those two and get them back in them, because Michael Cole said it, I think, at the Rumble. The two best women's, the two best in the world, and I agree with that. In my opinion, Rhea Ripley, from the star power standpoint, the believability standpoint, the strength, aura, all that. Io Sky, from charisma and obviously, aerial attack and just work rate. Like they're the two best. So I'd like to see them go against each other again, but certainly you got to get them back into singles competition, because it's only so far you can take them as a tag team.
We have Jacob Tatum here who says, thoughts on Obafemi and Maxine's Dupree promos. Let's talk about Obafemi here, because Obafemi, they said, is still a free agent. However, his appearance on Raw made me think that he was going to be a Raw superstar. So let's see if he also happens to appear on SmackDown. But he had a fantastic little showing today where he basically just went out there and messed up the War Raiders. Now, the War Raiders, on the other hand, if I were them, I would be feeling like, ooh, I don't think that they think that much about the War Raiders based off of what we saw here tonight. And I hate to say that, but it's not looking too good for the War Raiders. But for Obafemi, he took out not one, but two meaty men, Robin.
That felt like some Vince McMahon booking if I ever seen it. Not to say that he was the one doing it, but that, you know, that's the Vince McMahon playbook right there. Some big, strong, meaty men get their asses handed to them by the new gargantuan dude that you're trying to turn into a monster. And I can't say I was mad at it.
I can't either. That's the worst part. I feel bad for the War Raiders, but I don't feel that bad because I'm really excited about Oba.
Yeah, and he's got, you know, the entrance worked, and then he came out and took care of business. So, what was the purpose of that? To make Obafemi look good, make Obafemi look dominant, and mission accomplished.
We got Mr. Acosta here who says, started running around my apartment during that segment. Yeah. Dude, I get it. That's the kind of adrenaline you want to get. Thank you, Mr. Acosta. We got JM here who says, I see Roman winning the World Heavyweight Championship, then Braun dethroning Roman. Oh, JM, you know what? I don't hate that. I don't hate that, Robin. I don't hate it.
Yeah,
yeah, go for it.
No. I wasn't going to elaborate too much. Just saying that I understand the theory there.
We got well-rounded Leo. What's up, Leo? Leo, by the way, always has a hot take, so I'm excited. He says, I'm sorry, people need to stop blaming the crowds for not cheering. Some of these wrestlers needs a personality and needs to get themselves over. Leo, I think Leo's account was overtaken by Roman Reigns, who just had that exact same quote not too long ago.
But, you know, I agree with him to a degree. I feel like the, you know, internet wrestling community, the wrestling, what do you want to call it, media, oftentimes, like, it is always creative's fault. Not to say that it isn't, but it's you know, like somebody doesn't work for a while, they wind up, you know, somewhere else, or, you know, it's just flat. It's just always, it's never there. It's just never that they're not that interesting. And you know, that's basically what Roman Reigns was saying. And I ain't talking to nobody in particular. And I'm not saying it isn't creative's fault sometimes, but I understand the sentiment where, you know, just because somebody isn't getting a pop doesn't mean it's the crowd's fault that they don't care about them. And it doesn't mean it's necessarily creative's fault that they don't care about them either. But, you know, the Raw off WrestleMania, Philadelphia, its reputation as a wrestling town, a sports town in general, they definitely could have been better.
I think I think every case is different because there were some things that I thought should have gotten better reactions on today's show, and then they didn't. And then I do agree there are other times where it's just the person hasn't gotten over, no one cares, and then there are other times when it is creative's fault. How many times haven't we been on a watch along where I'm like, oh, the crowd is dead, but I don't blame them because this shit stinks, right? I feel like it's always a case by case basis. So I can't go all in on this opinion because it's a case by case basis. And I did think there were moments today where I felt like the crowd should have been a little bit like more excited. Thank you so much, Leo. We got Anthony Giuliano here who says, I was impressed with Kiana James's performance too. Hey man, me too. I really wasn't that sold on what I had seen from her on SmackDown, but coming off the Royal Rumble, I feel like I became a fan from what I saw. We got Joe Compton here. Hey Joe, hey man, good to see you again. Joe here says Liv versus Stephanie doesn't appeal. Liv versus Stephanie doesn't have the appeal that Liv versus Raquel does. We need to get the belt on Raquel before WrestleMania. The Liv Raquel story writes itself. You know, I get your standpoint from that. I do. I get where you're coming from. I just don't feel that way for me. I'm more interested in Liv versus Stephanie and them finding a new route and a new story to tell between Liv and Stephanie. I'm not that interested in Liv versus Raquel for the title. Robin, where's your heart on this one? Or do you feel indifferent?
I understand what he's saying. It makes sense. But, you know, as far as the involvement of Stephanie Vicaire, you know, she's gotten to a certain level. So I think they want to sell her as the star opposite of Liv Morgan here. But I do understand the point of the Judgment Day and the connection and everything like that. It from a natural storytelling standpoint, it does make more sense.
Thank you, Joe. We got Nightwolf here who says, feel bad for Drew Roman. Punk did him dirty. Yo, Drew was taking hella strays today from the crowd and always, of course, from CM Punk. But hey, it is what it is. Thank you, Nightwolf. We got your boy KJ here who says that Roman Punk segment equals greatness. I'm so locked in for this feud. That's exactly what we needed. This is the feud that is finally making us feel like we're on the road to WrestleMania. Thank you so much, your boy KJ. Excited that you're excited. All right, we got a very generous super chat from DJ Vicious Angel. Thank you so much for this, man. He says, Roman has come so far on the stick. The energy and the vitriol was believable, and how he ended it was exactly the way Cena taught him. He watched and learned, and here in 2026, he showed he was paying attention. I'm so glad that you obviously mentioned the Cena stuff because it is true. We've seen the bad and the ugly for Roman in the past, many moons ago. But now he's completely past that. He's like a whole new man. We were talking about how during that promo between Punk and Roman, he was saying how, hey man, I'm the reason you had a company to come to after you were gone those 2 years ago or whatever time it was.
And then, when you had the feud with Drew McIntyre, you were crying over a plastic bracelet and all the other lines that he had.
Which, by the way, he also had the jewelry thing going too with the Ula Fala.
That's much more prestigious.
But his bracelet had his wife and his dog's name.
Oh,
that's very sentimental. So regardless, I think we all have something sentimental in our lives that may not seem like much to another person, but to you, it's like the end of, it's the end all be all.
But yeah, I mean, look, that to go from as I said at the top of the show, the big dog to the tribal chief is just quite a leap. And who's better than him at that now? I mean, and you said it about people might not stick around for the full show and whatever about getting people in, but Roman Reigns, CM Punk, that segment, and what Roman Reigns is able to do when he's cooking like that, you could just put that on for anyone. They don't need to be familiar with anything. Even you could just put that on. It's just compelling. It's captivating. And we talk about crowd response and what crowd should respond more for or not. You can't help but respond to that. We all did it. We all popped at the beginning of the show. We're like, yeah, you got all the chats coming in because the proof is in the fucking pudding. Just like Roman said on Pat McAfee the other day, he wasn't lying. There's a business just picked up because he's back in the building and back to doing his thing.
Exactly. Thank you so much, DJ Vicious Angel. We got the Juan G Show. What up, Juan? He says, did anyone else notice the inclusion of Powerhouse Hobbs in that NXT promotional video? I hope he is in NXT, but I'm negatively suspicious. Juan G Show. So when I saw that it was a highlight video, I was like, okay, whatever. I don't really need to focus in on that. And I started reading comments. So I didn't see that Royce Keese was in that video, but I think it was more so of them just trying to say here are some of the new faces that are here. I think it was more so about promoting new faces, but I hope that I want to see Royce Keese go and get started on Raw or SmackDown, of course. Mainly because I don't feel like he should go to NXT. I feel like NXT has I don't want to say held people back, but I guess I expected bigger things for certain people. And I feel like now that they've taken the NXT route, it has it's pressed the brakes a little bit on their careers. With Ricky Saints, I was kind of expecting bigger by this point. Blake Monroe, same thing. I was so bummed out that she wasn't in the Rumble. And then Ethan Page is doing fine. But eventually, I think he's overdue. I think he's spent too much time in NXT already. And then there was someone else that I wanted to bring up too, and I can't remember who it was. Oh my gosh, who was the other person? I was going to bring somebody else up as an example, but I can't remember right now. So I'll just stick with those examples. Thank you so much, Juan G Show. We got, two more examples. Jordan Grace finally got to the main roster, but I thought she took way forever. And then the other one is Joe Hendry. That was the other one. That was the big one, actually, was that Joe Hendry was on top of the world. And I feel like they've kind of watered him down over on NXT. And I think they should have capitalized on having him on the main roster as soon as they possibly could once he was done, in the clear with TNA. But that's just my thoughts on that. Thank you so much, Juan. We got Anthony Giuliano here who says, get ready for Rock versus Roman next year. You think that's ever happening, Robin? We could never escape a podcast where we don't have to talk about Rock and Roman, by the way.
Yeah, if it's happening, I think it's happening in Saudi Arabia and WrestleMania. Yeah.
We got CJ here who says, if Liv picks Stephanie, who do you think ends up fighting Jade and Drew at Mania? If Bianca returns, would it be lazy to have her win the chamber again just for the sake of doing Jade versus Bianca? I don't think it'd be lazy because that's the story right there between Bianca and Jade. People want to see that match. That's a feud people want to see. Did you have an
Wasn't
idea,
that
Robin?
in the chamber last year? Wasn't
the big moments? Yes.
So that makes a lot of sense. I almost forgot
in.
about that. Yeah, I was thinking Bianca for the Rumble, but if they're saving it for the chamber for that reason, that would actually be really brilliant full circle storytelling, because that was where that all escalated. And Bianca was like crying in the, if I recall right, like as Jade came and beat the shit out of Naomi. So, and where's Naomi at, by the way, in this like?
I don't know if she's ever going to come. Well, I mean, she's going to come back obviously at some point, but I don't know. I guess she's just going to miss out on this.
Well, yeah, no, it'd be Jade, but I just thought about it, like from a timeline standpoint. When did she have the baby?
She hasn't had the baby.
She didn't?
No, I don't think she has. Has she? I didn't see her have the baby, so I'm gonna say no.
Maybe she hasn't. I feel like it's been 9 months. I guess
no, I don't think it has been 9 months.
Maybe I must be wrong.
When did she leave? Because she was there at. No, it hasn't been 9 months. I don't think. No.
Oh shit! Jimmy Uso also hasn't been on TV for a minute, so
yeah,
it's probably getting close. Maybe so. My bad. I'm trying to speculate.
I think she's just gonna miss the boat. Yeah, I think she's just gonna miss the boat on what they're doing right now, because I'm assuming by the time she comes back, we're gonna be on to other things. Yeah, I would assume, right?
Maybe SummerSlam.
Who knows? Even then, that feels too early, Robin, because she's got to not only get like after she's done having the baby, and obviously the stuff afterwards, bonding with the baby, but then on top of that, getting back into shape. How do I know all of this? I don't know. You're the dad, Robin, not me.
That's what I'm saying. I think SummerSlam's realistic, depending on.
I don't think so, because she's got to get back into not just in shape, but then in ring shape. It's a lot. It's a lot.
But it does make sense to bring Bianca back at Elimination Chamber for the reasons.
Oh, yeah. But for Bianca, yes. Yes.
Maybe I'm on board with that. Yeah.
And then Drew, I'm assuming Cody and Fatu. And then Jade, Bianca. Thank you so much, CJ. We got Steven here who says, heel Roman best version. Roman heel turn used to beat Punk, and then he says maybe put Seth and Roman back together to take Punk down. Nope, keep Seth out of this. Nope, we have seen way too much about Seth and CM Punk. I am ready to move on. I've been ready to move on months ago. Thank you, Steven. We got Bob Ross Jr. here who says, fun fact, WrestleMania 42 will be CM Punk versus Roman's first singles match since 2014. That is more than 10 years ago. Says, also, I can't believe that some people didn't realize that Roman's Pat McAfee podcast on Friday was a work until today's promo. Bob, I think there was a lot of reality into that. And who's to say they can't bring the reality into the actual promo?
But that's why I said when we were doing Busted Open on Saturday, the brilliance in that promo was that it was done in character. At least that's the way I took it. It was done in character, so you couldn't really tell, it
was blurred. I think that was blurred.
Yeah, it's a shirk or a woot.
What?
A shoot will work when you put them together.
A shwork?
A shwork. Okay, yeah, a shwork.
Or a shwork or a
woot.
Shoot? A roosh?
I think shwork is the best.
Shwork. It was a shwork.
It was a shwork.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Bob.
We should probably coin that.
Shwork?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. You guys heard it here first. Shwork. A shoot and a work. Shwork.
Simultaneously.
I hope shwork doesn't mean anything weird and we're out here making it a thing.
I mean, it's pretty close to twerk, but just like Braun Breaker, you can have a powerful spear with Blue Chew. I mean,
Thank you, Bob. We got Anthony Giuliano here. It says how we figured out what happened to Bianca. Well, there you go. I guess our theory is now Elimination Chamber. Thank you, Anthony. We got Nightwolf here who says, does Brock Lesnar face Gunther or Oba at WrestleMania? I thought it would be Gunther now. Not too sure. Also, I'm sick of Brock showing up less than usual. Also, by the way, Gunther, did you get got by Gunther today when he did the AJ Styles entrance? Because I'm embarrassed. I was a sucker during that.
That was good. That was pulled off pretty well. For did I get got? I won't say I got because I wasn't like, oh crap, AJ's coming out, but I went like, what? You know, like it did stop me in my tracks. That's for sure.
Dude, I did. I was like, wait, what? Is AJ going to come out and explain himself? Oh, what's happening here? I felt so stupid. I'm embarrassed. Gunther deserves to laugh in my face for that. But as for Brock or facing Gunther or Oba, I would say right now, I know people expect Gunther to retire Brock. I could see that. I think it might be a little too soon right now with Oba, but who knows? They did have him just go out there and take out the War Raiders. My gut's kind of leaning more towards Gunther at the moment, but I'm not that convinced, Nightwolf.
I thought they were trying to set up maybe Brock and Oba at the Rumble.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They had the tease. I forgot about that. My bad. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. I changed my answer. Sorry. Completely forgot about that.
And I think SummerSlam might be in Minnesota, right? In that Brock's
Minneapolis, isn't it?
Yeah. So Gunther's retiring Brock at SummerSlam.
Yo, all right, there you go. You heard it here from Robin. Thank you, Nightwolf. We got W. Karams54 who says, as your Raw and Philly live correspondent, let's go. He says, that show was uneven, but man, that finish rocked. Can't believe how many promo bullets that they unloaded from that chamber. 2.5 months from the match. Fun night. Dude, exactly. I feel like exactly. It felt like just shots were fired between Punk and Roman. If Punk and Roman didn't happen right here, right now, we would literally, I don't even know what we would be talking about on this show. This was a show saver. This was a WrestleMania season starter. You name it, that's what it was. And W. Karams, I'm glad you had a great time over, or at least I assume you had a great time based off what you said here on Raw in Philadelphia, man. Thank you so much. Safe travels back home. We got Robbie McGowan here. It says it took Alexa 2 years to come back from a baby. Right. See, so like it takes time. And of course, everybody's different. Bodies are different. And, hormones and things like that. It's just so different for everybody. Thank you, Robbie. We got CJ here who says, Bianca's my woman's GOAT, so best believe I'll be gloating about her being a record-breaking 3-time women's chamber winner, just playing devil's advocate 3 times. She's won it twice already. Why don't I remember the first right now? Huh. Well, mind you, Bianca's had a lot of accolades. By the way, she's won just about everything at this point. Thank you, CJ. Oh, man, I do love Bianca, by the way. She's one of my favorites. All right. Dominic Mysterio. He is back. And the first thing I said, Robin, is Dominic looks more like Dominic than he's ever looked like Dominic before. How'd you feel seeing him back?
Look, I mean, Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan might be my favorite couple. And
right in time for Valentine's.
It's always good to see Dominic back, dude. Just like there's something about him that's just so endearing. I don't know what it is. Like even when you were booing him, you would just enjoy vociferously booing him. There's just it's something about Dominic Mysterio. And yeah, definitely good to see him back. And you knew it wouldn't be too long, considering they didn't do anything to like really write him off long term. But nonetheless, his absence was felt, and definitely good to see him back in the mix.
Yeah, I feel like I missed them too. I kind of missed the over flaunting, the over emotion, the over love affair, the extra PDA that we've been seeing on these shows. That's what I felt that I missed. I wanted to see those interactions between Liv and Dom, and I feel like it's been far too long. So also they need to sell that t-shirt, by the way, that crop top that Liv Morgan was wearing. I definitely think that they can make some cash with that, and hopefully they do. But yeah, I was excited to see them back, and that was basically the gist of that, because then that played into the Stephanie Raquel stuff that we discussed. Alrighty, guys, there you have it. That was our Raw post show coming off of the Royal Rumble. We are officially fully set for WrestleMania. We are on our way, so make sure that you guys are here every single week, or at least every single day, Robin, for the stuff.
I'm just putting my one up.
I thought you were gonna bring something up, and I was like, oh, did I forget something?
I'm just acknowledging my tribal chief.
We got CJ here who says, I'm 99% sure Naomi's gonna be left back in August. All right, there you go. CJ's making a prediction too. We got Juan here who says SummerSlam night 1 or 2, Gunther's retires Brock. It would definitely be a night 2 thing for sure. For sure. Thank you, Juan.
Unless it's the main event of night 1.
Nah, I think it should be night 2.
The thing about the night 1 and night 2, you have to make sure, both nights feel like, night 2 always gets the match, really.
Right.
So you have to make sure that, like, night 1 is properly supported as well.
True. Well, guys, look, we've been sitting here wondering about a bunch of things. And here's the thing, we don't know everything, but sometimes we have a pretty good hunch. Well, for those of you guys who are interested in placing your bets on WWE content or sporting stuff, of course, we know that we are just days away from the Super Bowl. I need you all to check out mybookie.ag with the promo code Denise. Go in there, check it out, and you can basically get caught up on everything going on in the sports world, as well as making sure to place your bets on things that you think might end up happening. I don't know. Check it out. mybookie.ag, promo code Denise. Place your bets. Who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be CM Punk, Roman Reigns at WrestleMania? I don't know. On top of that, Elimination Chamber's coming up. Who's going to win the Chamber? What if you correctly guess it and you make some money? I correctly guessed the Royal Rumble pit winners. Some of you guys might have correctly guessed the Royal Rumble winners. What if you would have made some extra money off of that? Check out mybookie.ag and use that promo code Denise so that they know that I sent you guys there. Go give them some love. They are our sponsors for this month. So the more people that we get to sign up to mybookie.ag, hey, the longer that they'll stick around as a sponsor. So help a girl out. Go sign up, mybookie.ag, promo code Denise. Alrighty, and last but not least, for those of you guys who haven't heard, I do have my first ever live show has been announced for March 14th, 2026, taking part of AEW Revolution Week. I'm going to be making the guest announcement this Wednesday. The show is happening at the Hollywood Improv on March 14th, so make sure you guys go there to get your tickets. I cannot wait. It is going to be a live podcast featuring a meet and greet, raffles, and it's going to be so fun. I'm so happy, guys. I can't even state it enough. March 14th, showtime is 4:30, so make sure you guys are there at the Hollywood Improv. All right. I think that's it. I think I'm all caught up with everything. Robin, please tell the people where they can support you, find you, and check out all your stuff.
Yep. Follow me on X, Robin Lundberg. Robin Lundberg on YouTube, Robin Lundberg Show there. Women's Fast Break on SI, Indiana Fever on SI, and here every Monday night with Denise after Raw.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Check out the interview with Io Sky that I just posted a couple days ago. Check it out. All right, everyone. Thank you so much, and we'll be back tomorrow for some NXT coverage. Bye, everyone.